Rona. What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. Oh, it's finna get real. I guarantee you that. It's gonna get real. Yes, sir. It is going to get real. I guarantee you. Now, the NBA had a collective bargaining agreement with the players. When they signed the collective bargaining agreement, this is what went down. And people are ill-aware or ill-advised over what happened in the situation. Their money's not guaranteed. See, there is a clause in the collective bargaining agreement against such a situation. They were not aware, so while they're sitting around giving up their money and $800,000s of dollars to the employees in the building, you don't employ those people, NBA players. I mean, Zion and Greek and Kevin Love, that's good heart that you guys have. You guys have a good heart, but that's not really for you. You make 30, 40 million a year. The owner's making $1 billion. He make billions of dollars. He employed those people. He should be the one to take the lead and pay. Like the Dallas Mavericks owner, Mark Cuban. He made that decision. So that's the dilemma that they're faced with right now. And look at this. They're trying to not pay you. The NBA owners are trying not to pay you. While you're doing all these good deeds and gestures for them, helping them out, they're trying to find a wiggle room not to pay you. Well, here's the thing. The NBA is, if let's say they cancel the rest of the season, just in ticket prices, they lose over $500 million. So they won't be paying the players. It's part of their collective bargaining agreement that they signed. What's up, Be Easy?
What's going on, Zeno?
What's good?
Man,
See what's happening out here?
Yeah, man, this virus out here, man. They shut down all the schools out here in PA, man. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, they did it everywhere. But the biggest thing is they didn't shook up the game because now the NBA players, if they don't resume the season, they don't get paid.
But that
So
makes, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it makes sense. You know, that's why you gotta read the fine print. Unfortunately, that's business.
yep.
That's how I mean that's how I look at it. I mean, it's an unfortunate circumstance, but if you didn't read that fine print in there, hey,
Yeah, and I mean
it,
they got a union, so they don't
yeah,
even have to read the contracts. The union
Cino, what's up
gave
with
them
it,
that.
baby?
What's up, Mac?
Hey, what's good, Cino?
I was chilling on
What's
it.
up, Trey?
Say,
what's
how
going
much
on,
Vegas
y'all?
losing?
How much Vegas losing? Oh, Vegas gonna lose a fortune if the
Right.
NBA don't come back. The players don't get paid. The NBA is gonna lose close to 700 to 800 million in revenue all together, meaning sponsorship deals, meaning everything in totality. They lose over 500 plus million in tickets for just the arenas.
Yo, that's
But look,
crazy.
do what they need to do. Look, they need to isolate all the players, put them where they want them to stay, and just play the rest of the game. The rest of the game, no fans, and the playoff, no fans, all the way throughout. That's what WWE doing right now.
Oh,
Real rap.
WWE ain't stopping at all. They don't care who says what.
Right.
They
Vince,
ain't gonna
Vince,
go no matter what. They don't
Vince
care
said
who
But look, they
he gonna keep it
what I'm
going.
saying, look, they just wrestled a whole 2 hour show with no fans. They said they gonna do WrestleMania with no fans. You want to watch it? Watch it on TV.
They
Oh
did
They
that
gonna
yeah,
back
make
in the
money
yeah.
like
'90s.
that.
Did that
Man.
back in the '90s.
Yep, they ain't gonna
Real
stop
rap.
no show. That's
My
still,
man,
and it's still dangerous. I'm like, man, people out here fighting at Costco, everything. These two people was running their carts into each other. I'm like, what the heck? You ain't got nothing in the carts. Y'all crazy.
But see, no, but look,
Got nothing in the carts, ramming each other, trying to get in there. No, they got a line going around the corner, man. People,
see,
when
no,
you
but
keep
look,
the panic
man,
button
you
on
on
these
some
people,
dumb
man,
shit,
it's something
yo.
else.
see, no, ain't nobody. But look, ain't nobody famous people getting the disease.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
But
don't see that. You don't see
I don't
that
know how
word with
Frank
that.
ain't get the link. We put the link in the chat. Frank still ain't get it.
Damn, my man's LeBron not gonna win another ring though. That's crazy.
He
Well,
wasn't
that's the
gonna
thing.
win anyway.
They're gonna resume the season. The NBA can't afford to lose this kind of money. And they talking about, well, don't think we gonna come back just for the bread, like for the money. But see, they have a union. They went there and negotiated this deal. Chris Paul sat there and represented them. They had Grant Hill, they had Chris Paul, they had everybody sitting there when they negotiated this collective bargaining agreement with the NBA. So in
I
that
mean,
collective bargaining agreement, there is a clause in there in case there is a certain doomsday, what you would call a doomsday situation such as this, that would cause the league to shut down. They don't have to pay the players.
So
What?
hey, you ain't seen on YouTube when um they been protesting in front of Bill Gates, some kind of office Bill Gates on in Seattle.
Nah.
Wait, so
Yeah,
if
they
they resume
protesting
the
in front of his
season,
building that building him and his wife got cause he said something about the virus 201, and they say that's his master plan, but he won't answer none of the questions from the news reporters.
Oh,
He
well, he
dodging
ain't
the
gonna do that
questions.
anyway. That ain't nothing Gates gonna get
Huh?
involved in.
He
wait,
the
so
one
even
talk
if they
about the virus though before it hit. He the one said they were gonna hit.
A lot of people shoot. Say Dean Koontz wrote about it in the book. They've been sending me that link all the time. He wrote about it and said it back in 1981. He wrote it in his book. In 2020, there's gonna be an outbreak. I'm like, man, whoever did this was reading Dean Koontz back in 81, huh?
So you don't think Bill Gates got enough money to pull off a publicity, made like everybody got the virus?
Man,
Only famous people.
Bill Gates is over there killing Africa right now. So what are we talking about? He over there injecting people with that mercury and all kind of stuff, giving them people AIDS. Allegedly.
Oh yeah,
We giving away too much. His father,
yeah.
Bill
That's for
Gates
one crack.
Sr., Yeah, Bill Gates
That's for the Patreon.
at first, and he just took over his daddy business, going over there giving people the disease, vaccinating them. Vaccinating them, they wasn't sick.
Right.
You gotta give us that on the Patreon, man.
Keep it a B. I think it's the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like.
I actually gave y'all that on the
That shit
Patreon.
got
You just
loose
missed it.
You already talked about it on the Patreon?
Oh yeah, it's already been covered.
Hey.
And that's
See,
for free.
I gotta get it.
That covers.
I gotta get in the I gotta get in the VIP though. I gotta up to the VIP. You ain't getting us no good. You ain't getting no. We ain't getting no exclusive.
You can't say that now. Y'all got everything. Y'all got it. Y'all got more than $3 worth.
I gotta get it. Hey, but I gotta get in the VIP though. I'm missing everything in the VIP.
Oh yeah, VIP cracking. I ain't gonna lie there. There's a reason that's called VIP.
Hey, how?
That's like VIP club. We got chicks. We got all kind of stuff going on.
But how I switch to get in the VIP?
You
know how I switch to get in the VIP?
Just upgrade.
What I got?
Whenever you want to go up to 25, just hit the button. It'll let you in. Now I just
that's what I'm about to do.
I sent Frank the doggone link. I don't know where Frank went. I done sent the link like 3 times.
Wait, so even if the season resumes, you don't get their money?
You say what?
Even if the season resumes, you don't get their money?
No. Well, yeah, if it resumes, yeah, of course they get their money if they playing. But if it doesn't resume, they don't get money. Like they don't get paid for being out just because the league is where it is right now.
Yo, that's crazy. So even all the games they already played and shit, they don't get nothing for that. Yeah, man.
No, they get paid for the games that they played. That mean moving forward.
Oh, all right.
Right. They don't get paid for
that's like a job. You ain't working, you don't get paid.
Exactly.
Unless you don't work.
But normally you would, like, say if you were injured or something like that, you would get paid. But because of the league is closed because of a situation like a doomsday situation. Of course, they're not going to be able to pay you. They're not making any money. So that's in the contract. So it's in the collective bargaining agreement. So the owners, they're responsible for paying the players. So it's up to the owners, which they're not going to do.
Look,
so
look, this is why I ain't understand.
You see, why I ain't understand. Look, owner that said that they were gonna pay for the employees for 30 days. So far, it was Mark Cuban. These players out here trying to do it.
But look, this is why I ain't understand. Look, when the virus came out, they supposed to play. Look, they supposed to play. They supposed to do what they look. Tell a fan don't come to the game. That way, look, the TV ratings will go up. They get paid through the TV rating.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get paid as much.
They get their sponsorship money. Yeah, they get their ad money. That they want to keep those relationships.
That's what I'm saying. They should have did that all real though.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You're gonna be still getting the players six because the players have got it. So right now you can't do that route. For them, when they already got a positive player, they gotta test everybody first to see who's got what before they can even start moving forward, because one player can end up affecting another player. Then you got 4 or 5 players, and you going from city to city, game to game. It's a mess. You got to get this whole thing under control first. Then you can start talking about resuming something.
Damn, how many players you got?
Yeah, that's true.
You can forget that.
Rudy Gobert gave it to himself though. Touching on what was he doing? I didn't understand what he was doing. He gave it to himself.
That man was tripping, man. That man was
touching all them microphones.
That man was touching it.
Come on, man.
He's like, if going out, everybody's going out with me.
Yeah.
Said if I'm going,
look,
good, Frank.
But ain't.
Hey, what's up, man?
The virus fake though, man.
Yeah, what's up, Frank?
Oh yeah, not much, man. Just falling in here. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
Oh, okay. Cause see, they didn't want to pay the owners. They didn't even want to step up and pay. That's why I'm like, I know they got a good heart, and Kevin Love was the first one to do it. Pay for those people that work in the facility. pay the staff and all that, but you don't pay, like, they don't work for you. They work for the owner. The owner, the one you guys make like $30 million a year. They make billions.
Yeah,
Guinness up to
though.
Kubo, he did it too.
Right.
I mean,
Guinness
for 30
did it too.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, these owner, Mark Cuban came up and said he was going to pay for his staff. And that's what the owner's supposed to do. The owner's supposed to be stepping up.
Yo, that's just greedy, yo.
I'm like, they ain't finna
Not
pay
even to
me.
mention you got. Not even to mention you got all the other businesses, you know what I'm saying, around the certain leagues in the NBA that they they cater to the NBA and they make their money off that. So a couple of bars across the street from some of these arenas, they're gonna lose businesses, waitresses are gonna lose jobs, chefs are gonna lose jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be affected all the way around.
Yeah.
That shit like an ecosystem and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know the Chinese places is really going down.
Like real rap, no be eating Chinese food and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not at all. I haven't had it in probably almost a month since this whole thing's been happening.
What's good? Who's that, Dark Kent?
Yeah, finally in this bitch.
Mhm.
Man.
Hey, but to comment on that, Valentine, you know what I'm saying? The Chinese food as well. It's not even just the coronavirus. We already know that shit is rat, dog, and cat. So, a lot of black people ain't been fucking with Chinese food for a minute. Just keep it real. So
no, that's true. That's
Shit, I
true.
know
You don't
I
know
haven't.
exactly what you eating. You don't know if you're eating rat. You don't know if you're eating a cat
Hey,
or
man,
a
they
dog.
canceling boxing matches and shit. I'm looking forward to some motherfucking boxing this weekend.
Oh yeah, man, you gotta watch reruns. I was enjoying the reruns on
still
the
doing UFC, right?
I was see-
your boys, Shakur Stevenson, he was supposed to be boxing this weekend.
Oh no, Bob Arum told me today that was canceled. I was like,
I was just saying he was one of the matches that was. Yeah, I was looking forward to see that.
Yeah.
Damn, I hope this shit don't last until other matches.
But what is your prediction? Like, you think this is gonna happen for the whole season, or you think this is gonna be over by 30 days?
Over in like 30 days. 30.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like it's gonna be over.
They'll be back in April, but their decisions, what they're trying to decide is if they come back in April and everything seems like it's okay, and they can go ahead and play the games, because the worst case scenario is they just gonna start playing some games earlier without the fans. Then they're gonna bring the fans back. But their main concern that they've been having with Grant Hill, the general managers, and some of the owners is, will they just conclude the season and start from the playoffs so that way they could be still on schedule? Because what's happening is this affects a lot of different things that they got set up. They got their spring game.
How does that affect the team? How does that affect the teams that are trying to, qualify for the playoffs for an 8 seed?
I was just about to say.
The general manager from the Sacramento Kings, he was very upset and saying we can't do that because we actually have a shot of catching the Grizzlies.
Right.
So he was making up a fuss about it, and then the other team, the other people who not even finna get the playoffs. There's other teams like the Chicago Bulls. They are, hey, wait a minute, because the Bulls and Knicks, both of them are complaining because they top in marketing. So they looking at, hey, what you mean? We're gonna just call these games. We ain't going to the playoffs, but we want to get our money. That's
Dolan wants his money. He's like, hey, we'll get some cleaning crew.
You got to look at it. The Chicago Bulls is like 5th in like earnings for the entire NBA because they still sell that Jordan 23. They still sell the Scottie Pippen. They sell the old 96 uniforms. Dennis Rodman. They sell all them, and that stuff sell more than everything they got. They still are making money off Mike.
But look, but won't they do it like, look, just start the playoff then look, the team that's fighting to get in for the 8 seed, just do a 7-game series. Whoever win get the 8 seed.
Like a wild card game.
But then again, you looking at it like this. You got to look at teams like Portland. Portland got a shot too. So now you like, okay, it's Portland. Then you got to look at a team like Zion and the Pelicans. They gonna feel like we ain't that far out either. So you got 3-4 teams.
That's what I'm saying. So
man, they got to be creative.
Not enough time. Plus,
that's
they
what
got
I'm saying. You expand the playoff.
they have their other leagues. They got their spring leagues. They got their they got the other winter games, the WNBA thing coming up. There's a lot of things that's going to collide with each other now because everything is postponed, so everything is knocked off track. It's because everybody try to stay out of the way of each other. Like the NCAA tournament, the NBA try to stay away from that as much as possible because that crushes all of them. Everybody show up for college.
Right. And then how would the NCAA work? Because then you would have to bring back all the conference games and then the tournament.
Yep.
That's true.
That is true.
And that shit
Hey, what about the NBA draft too?
Baseball season about to start. They got
NBA draft.
Yeah, everything's pushed back, and that's the major problem right now because they don't know even in 30 days. Because when they did the testing, they said still even if you got no symptoms, it take like about 37 days for it to be out your system.
Damn. Yeah. And it takes like a week for you to find out if you do have it or not, right?
Yeah, it takes like up to 5 days for them to do the test to find out if you have it. So you have to have it for at least 5 days or a week for it to even show up.
But only famous people getting the disease though. That's why I think it's fake.
No, some people that ain't famous.
Some people did.
So a lot of people they had to lock down.
They're getting the cure though.
Believe me, nobody finna lock down no country. Nobody finna block no games and lose no $500 million. Believe me, nobody gonna shut down no league.
They about to find that cure real quick.
Right. Nah, that's the only thing. Ain't nobody.
So, you know,
hoax or no hoax, but you cost us some people.
We want to see the check.
Some billions of dollars.
Show us the check. We want to see the. We want to see the test results. Then show us the test results.
Yeah.
Listen, we ain't seeing no result. I want to see the test results. Make me a believer. Show me the test results that he got it.
They got the cure, and I told y'all already. They already had the cure back in early March, and I did a video showing y'all. I've told everybody because I was like, dude, they had them players up in San Diego getting that cure. They got it in the Bay.
Yeah, like you said, the Warriors was the first ones to come out for those no fans.
Yeah, they got that stuff. They got it in the Bay.
But look, you could be famous and spread news, like Pac said. You could just say something about you could a famous person just say, "Man, I got coronavirus." They're gonna spread on the internet. That don't mean he got it.
Yep. I mean, hey,
but
this is something different. This is somebody just saying they got it, and ain't nobody just gonna keep saying they got it, and then they just gonna shut down the country. That don't work like that.
So, you know, we ain't seen no results. What are test results?
Do you really want to?
Listen, we just can't believe
results.
You just can't believe
big old scam to shut everything
I want to see
down.
the test results.
Believe me, there's some very rich people gonna have to be seen and shown something. Because believe me, we and you might not see it, but believe me, the people that's losing 500 million and 600 million,
but look, you know, but look,
they have to be shown something.
They making 500 million off us
now, and they ain't seen no paperwork. They ain't seen nothing. These people got hitmen. They got black ops on higher than security.
You know, but you ain't listen to what I'm saying.
You can't shut down no country like Italy, and they ain't got no.
You seen the concussion movie, right?
You mean
the Will Smith movie with concussions? When he was exposed in the NFL, they definitely got goons.
But look, what I'm saying is, listen, without the fans, it won't be no sports. So look, us fans, we should demand. Look, we want to see the test results. That's what I'm saying. Show the fans the test results. We make the sports. I want to see the test results. Yeah, I want to see it.
Would you even know how to read the test results?
You don't want to see it, you know?
I mean, the thing is that what the results gonna show you.
So look, that if he got it or not, anybody look. This is what I'm saying. Listen, we the fans. So look, why they ain't showing the general public the test results? We make the NBA. Without the fans, they won't get paid. So show us the test results.
That's like you being like kind of famous. And,
so
like,
how you
it's
know
private,
that?
like, it's like kind of a private thing.
How you know it ain't a publicity stunt?
This is what I'm telling you. This is happening in San Diego right now. This is on the 3rd, 10 days ago.
Working with startups and growing companies, Mint's legal services can help clients raise capital, secure.
This is up to 50. Meanwhile, researchers are trying to pump out a vaccine against the virus, but that can drag on while scientists search for the part of the virus that activates the body's defense without causing the illness. A newer approach of using DNA is far cheaper, easier, doesn't use the virus at all, but no DNA-based vaccine has ever been licensed. KPBS health reporter Taryn Mento goes into the San Diego lab and meets the team trying to break that barrier.
Brown liquid sloshes inside glass cylinders on a countertop at Inovio Pharmaceuticals. The noise of DNA-based vaccine.
Yeah, they already got it. It's another team that's ahead of them that already got it ready to go. That was 10 days ago.
That's tough, y'all.
But see, after this question, this $1 million question.
Yeah.
Listen, more people dying from AIDS and cancer than the coronavirus. What a cure for that?
Ain't no money and no cure.
Huh?
Ain't no money.
But why they want to get the cure for the coronavirus then?
My thing is, if they already have the cure, like, why they didn't, like, pull it out to the public already? Like,
because they can't just do that. Because what if they give you a vaccine and something else go wrong? See, it might cure the coronavirus, but then something else go wrong. So it's got to get, before they go to human trials, they got to make sure it worked first on the people
test that shit out.
So you telling me Stephen Curry was the guinea pig first?
No, he ain't the first. He just he's just one of the people that can get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Believe me,
because I know they ain't gonna give no Stephen Curry
dude, he won
something that they wasn't sure of.
But you ain't understand. He won all the way out the gate. He's still sick. Like he got to.
No, he looked at. I can't lie. He definitely did look it out of sick when he did that press conference at the Warriors Stadium.
Press conference to try to show he all right. They set him all the way up there and everybody else in the back.
Yeah,
he was trying to keep not in the cough. You saw
he looked like he was on the stage or something.
He was like, yeah. My man.
Everybody's seat was pushed back.
You saw how you should go live last night, and they was like, "Where's Steph Curry at? Put Steph on." She was like, "Oh, he in the back room on a conference call right now." I was like,
Yo.
The whole people was telling him, like, "Baby, he got it. He ain't there. We know." They got that man under evaluation, but they know they don't know Steph Curry.
He looked like he was on stage.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't finna play no Thursday night if they didn't cancel that. He wasn't finna play at all. He was going back to bed.
Man, Stephen Curry cannot catch a break, man.
He sure can't. Man, it was just like the Warriors' time.
It ain't making sense to me though, like. Look, you want to cure the coronavirus, but you let millions of people die from cancer and AIDS, though. Come on, man, that ain't making sense. Do that make sense?
You're right.
I'm definitely holding back on what I already like know what I already know. Like I feel like there's an agenda behind everything, but you know.
Exactly. You believe it uses fear tactics. The media uses fear tactics to, propagate that agenda. You're absolutely right.
They promote fear. You see the people
they want you to be scared.
over toilet paper. They fighting over
toilet paper, water.
Yup. That's what I was telling you. You was talking about investments. I was about to tell you, like, you better invest in some hand sanitizer because that's going off the shelves right now.
Oh man, I already got like investments and so much stuff, man. It's crazy. Like I was telling people today, I had the whole movie theater to myself. Everybody was so scared they didn't want to go to a movie theater. They like, it's just where you gonna get it.
Oh, you went today on a Friday? Oh man,
we are good.
He go every day.
Yep, got it. We good.
You looking like you got
you don't
the
think they can be sued if they come? Look, if they come up with the coronavirus cure, you don't think the people with AIDS and cancer can sue them?
That's
you discriminate.
For what?
They can say, look, we've been had AIDS and cancer for years, and the coronavirus just come out. All of a sudden, you got the cure. What about us? You sue for that?
Bro, that shit will get tossed out so quick.
Right, it ain't like everybody dropping dead from it. They acting like this is like that movie Contagion or something. Like they were dying in 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it ain't like that at all. Like, if it was like that, then it'd be different. But this ain't cancer. This is like the flu.
But on the news, it said, but on the news,
that shit mutate though. That's a man.
I want to.
Where's the cure at for the LeBron virus?
That shit like a virus.
The
Where's
funny
the cure
thing
for LeBron virus?
Everything on Netflix. I was on Netflix. Everything about the movie Outbreak in 1994. That's in the top trending movies. People watching Outbreak with that. Then they watching Pandemic, the series, the docu-series. All that stuff is like high on the screen and the trending topics. I'm like, man, these people won't quit.
Oh yeah, The Simpsons also predict this too. When you was talking about people that was writing it in their book. Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, I mean, because they already know how this thing works, man.
9/11, Trump, all that. The Simpsons.
9/11, martial law, all that.
Yeah,
I'm just like, man, Ebola, Trump being the president.
Oh yeah, Ebola too. But Ebola has a patent though.
They did 9/11. The whole plot.
Yeah.
Where's the cure at for the LeBron virus? Did they come up there yet?
Yeah, I wish. That.
Yep.
Hey, Cino, if this season
Ray
doesn't,
Allen, that's the cure.
Marbury trying to cure it though. Stephon Marbury trying to cure it.
Stephon Marbury.
Man, when LeBron was a ring though, you know what I'm saying?
He's speaking that truth.
Yep, and see, the thing is he been saying it for a long time and been a lot brutal. I was like, he been more brutal than this.
He got more rings than Bull though.
He said, I'm the first. He's like, what other player plays in the actual game and have a statue?
Will it dropped on charge?
Oh no, but I'm quite sure it was not. Oh man, it was vicious because he hates Charles Barkley with a passion.
What, he had a party when he heard about it?
Man, if that man was there to pull the plug on Charles Barkley, he'd be like, he healthy. Pull the plug.
He said, the cool coronavirus.
Oh man, Willie D's no joke. Man, Willie D's no joke.
What's up, C Brown?
C-No, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's up, C Brown? What's the question?
Okay, I guess there's a two-part. Just say Lakers do lose. Let's just say, okay, Lakers play the Clippers, right? They lose, right? Where does the Lakers go from there, and where do LeBron go from there? If they can't beat the Clippers, where do they go from there? Both sides.
Well, if the Lakers, let's say the Lakers lose to the Clippers, they lose a lot of respect. They lose a lot of players on their team next year. They keep LeBron and AD. AD's going to get a supermax, which is going to suck up a lot of the Lakers' money. They're going to have to get a bunch of one-year players for real cheap and a bunch of veterans that they can keep on the team. Kyle Kuzma's gone. You're going to lose him. You're going to lose no, you probably be stuck with Danny Green another year. So you'll have Danny Green. Rondo's gone.
That's good.
You got a lot of players on one-year contracts, so that's going to give them some space, but they don't have any draft picks. So their problem is they're gonna have to move guys in trades in the off season and get stronger, but they're gonna be completely weaker the very next year.
Trade LeBron.
Kuzma got one more year.
That's what they should do. That's what they should do.
Hey, trade LeBron.
That's what they
spend all their money on weapons and AD and stuff. They can't even all get any draft picks, man.
The Clippers are just gonna be stronger.
LeBron,
they got set.
So
Kuzma got 1 more year. They got the team option. They got a team option on him. So that's what I'm saying. He's gone. They ain't not gonna bring him back. they ain't gonna have the money to bring him back.
Kuzma ain't gone. He got 1 more year.
They got the option. Do they?
They got the team option.
They gonna pick it up.
They ain't gonna have no monies.
They
already get the Supermax. They gotta pay $200 million for AD next year.
Genie Buck said they
want to pay all that money for Crybaby and Ruffles, man.
We gonna keep.
Wonder why they can't return.
I was just about to say, Jeannie Buss, is she gonna let that happen?
Bust down. Kuzma in there blowing her back out.
Super.
That's what
I ain't mad at him. He was like, you ain't gotta pull your panties off. Just pull them to the side.
Yeah, we gonna leave somebody on the table.
But whatever team will LeBron accept to go to? I can't see him. Where else would he even think about going?
So he gonna leave some money on the table.
Retire.
Where else would he be like? You know what? I go there.
Is that Kevin Cook from Chi-Town?
What's up, Kev? Go back.
Hey, Cino. So what happened if this season doesn't happen? Do you think he's still gonna retire in 2022?
Yeah.
Man, I hope so. Because I feel like he's gonna wait for his son to come to the NBA.
That shit all
no
planned out,
LeBron.
man.
I think he's gonna wait for his son to come to the NBA, man.
So boy from Chicago, LeBron.
Who?
Got from the Bulls. He want to lead the Bulls and play with the Lakers.
Oh yeah, Zach LaVine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Zach LaVine.
Trade for Zach.
He did say that.
Zach LaVine is stressing Chicago.
What's his name? Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine. He's an LA Lakers type of guy. They tried to trade Kuzma for him.
He said he tired of losing.
I would be too, because the Bulls.
Yeah, he's stressed.
You on the wrong team if you care about winning.
He say shit, he leaving.
Don't care about winning.
Why he want to play with LeBron? He gonna lose there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kawhi didn't come to the Clippers to lose. I'll tell you that right now.
No, he definitely didn't. But you, like you said, they gave him that. But like you said, they gave him that the MVP trophy at the All-Star. So I don't know, man. Like you said, that kind of that's like a setup or something like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I just can't see a team beating Kawhi in 4 games, 4 times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The way that team is structured is not structured where you gonna beat them 4 times. I can't see a team.
I can see the Lakers doing it.
I can't.
I can see the Lakers beating them 4 times.
Nah,
you need to fix your glasses in if you see that.
I can see the Lakers beating them 4 times.
Yeah, you suffer from the LeBron virus. Man.
It's like clear to see that the Lakers are better team. I mean, the Lakers are not the better team.
Hey, Mac, you suffering from the LeBron virus right now, man. It seems like that.
I see the Bucks beating 4 times.
You suffer from the Canola
Marbury, he said something key. He was like, you ain't even like Kobe. He was like, I heard you go in on Kobe before. I heard it personally.
What?
Yeah.
Go in.
Oh, yeah, man, I got to watch that, man.
Yeah.
I watched half of it.
Yeah, see, he know the whole deal. And that's why when LeBron messed with him, he made an enemy for life. LeBron in his shoes, and he was like, look, man, I'd rather be owned than owned. He said that to Brian, and Brian got all mad and started shutting him down everywhere.
Man. Oh, he's not a part of the agenda.
Yep, he told him flat out. He said, man, I heard you personally go in about Kobe, and you acting like you love him.
Yep. Finally,
like
somebody
said,
came out and said,
"Hey, Carcino, like you said about LeBron, man, them the driest tears I ever seen, man."
You said what?
You said them the driest tears I ever
seen. The driest tears I've ever seen.
Oh no, you killed me with that.
He got to work on his crying like he did when they won the chip. I'm like, he cried more when they won the chip than he did.
Oh man, you killed me when you said that him and AD was hugging. He was like, "All right, the camera's on us. Hold us for 30 seconds."
For this amount of minutes, you know what I'm saying? For this amount of seconds.
Yeah.
You say, where Tom Brady going?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Going to the bank.
Going to the bank.
Brady going to the bank, baby.
Yeah.
Oh no. It sounds like he's moving from the Patriots, though.
Oh, he ain't gonna leave.
No, they already signed Drew Brees.
They ain't signed no Drew Brees.
They already signed Drew Brees. Now he gonna go to the Saints.
Drew Brees is going to the Saints.
Tom Brady going back to them Patriots. He either going there or to the 49ers.
Oh yeah.
That's the only two ways he
they gonna get him some weapons.
Not even. What about the Chargers?
They gonna get him some weapons.
I don't know. He's from California.
If you Tom Brady, you trying to go into the you trying to get into the Super Bowl business.
Yeah, true.
You ain't finna go to no team like the Chargers where they might be all right going to this.
And that's the thing. I don't think Robert Kraft is trying to get rid of Tom Brady. I think that's just Belichick, to be honest.
Well, that's probably true, but the thing is, if that's who they feel that gives them a better shot, like they wanted to go with Jimmy G.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
If Jimmy G want to be your guy, y'all can do a sign and trade. Because I'm quite sure the rest of
they gonna get him some weapons.
He ain't worth a damn quarter.
Nah, they listen. They messed up that Super Bowl because all they had to do was stick to the running game. They would have won, but they changed it up. It was killing the Chiefs with the running game.
Brady come to Title Town and get rid of Rodgers at.
I'm a Jets fan, so I'm happy if he do leaves. Anyway.
He said I'm a Jets fan.
I need Tom Brady going, man.
I'm brave enough to admit that because nobody else do. They run. They run.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Carcino, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I see you have, you got the Bad Boys apparel on, let me ask you this question. How do you think the Bad Boys would how you think they would fare in today's game?
They'd have whooped everybody. They'd have won 82 games. It'd been 82-0. They'd have won every game they played.
What he got?
Wait, but what about in this these rules now? Like, because it's very soft now.
They would have won every game. All 82 games would have been won by the Detroit Pistons. And they'd have won an NBA title. There ain't no doubt about that.
Nah, they would have been getting flagrant fouls all around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the thing. See, that's the y'all just made it look like the Pistons just beat everybody up. That's just what the clip was.
Speaking of the Pistons,
shut you down, and they had some of the best talent this world has ever seen.
Yeah.
You couldn't beat nobody on that team.
Did you hear what Charles Oakley said about Isaiah Thomas?
LeBron would have went down the lane one time on Bill Laimbeer. He would have put him on his ass. That would have been a wrap. He would have never came down the paint. Dennis Rodman is right. He don't have no moves. Dennis Rodman with a straight cup. Xavier McDaniel, Charles Oakley, he would have had problems every night.
Yep.
His jump shot ain't consistent enough from the mid-range to play back in the day. I'm gonna be honest, LeBron ain't nothing but if y'all remember from White Men Can't Jump, Marquez Johnson, all he is a big Marquez Johnson who could pass like Magic Johnson. That's all he is.
He got 3 rings though, you know what I'm saying? He got 3 rings.
He's 3-6.
Kyrie, Ray Allen,
yeah.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
Dwayne Wade, Chris
It's
Bosh.
a team game. You know what I'm saying? It's a team game.
Right, it's a team game, and he always needs other people. He always needs the best people on his team. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Mike Miller, former Rookie of the Year, All-Star. You know what I'm saying? He always has to stack the deck and have the best players on his team. So he can get the glory.
You can't blame LeBron for that. Like the first years he was playing, the Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland wasn't.
You can't blame LeBron for what? You can blame LeBron for the Dallas series. He was the main reason they lost that series.
Yeah,
everybody thinks that was
me and J.R. Smith. Hey, me and
That's
J.R.
what everybody like to say. The
Me and
Dallas
J.R. Smith wife, we over here texting each other. We DMing each other. No lie.
Cino on a mission.
Hey, don't worry, J.R. You don't want our taker. We going to church. You don't want to go to church.
Cino on that ill out scratch.
Cino about to go pray with his wife.
I will be there with the baby. We gonna be going to church. Come on, babies. Let's go.
Cino about to go pray with J.R. Smith's wife, man.
Yeah, she just like my Instagram post too. It's up there. They gonna be, man, J.R. wife like Carcino post. You be roasting your husband. I'll be like, yeah, that's her husband.
Yo, that's wrong.
Don't worry, baby. Jesus said it's okay.
You still got the chocolate from Valentine's in the freezer?
Better believe it. You think it's I got a whole video, baby. Dedicated.
Don't you know that by now?
Oh man, that video was too funny. That Valentine's video, classic.
Oh man, there's another Valentine's Day video.
Oh man,
I don't know where it's at, but I know it's somewhere out here. Oh, there it is. Discount and clearance. Nobody ever seen this video. Now you can get all those wonderful sweets. Ooh. How much is that? $2 now. I can get this. Ooh, Valentine's Day.
Look at Mr. Rogers.
Oh, these are $1. So we can grab a couple of these.
Yo.
Bro. You can get a card for this.
Well, that's good.
Put it in the freezer for next year. I didn't even put that video out on Valentine's Day because I'd have got it.
The savagery has no bounds, man.
Oh man.
Right, so I didn't even put that video out. That video been sitting there since Valentine's Day.
Oh man.
Like,
Bro. So you already set for next Valentine's.
Right.
Oh man. I just told the whole world about me and JR wife. Oh man. I think I'm talking to y'all. That's how quick it goes.
Oh, boy. No, everybody goes down, man.
JR split. Hey, it seemed like LeBron went the edibles. He's on a new level.
The secret's out the bag.
He want waiters. He want the new stuff. He want the edibles. He don't want no more Cali Kush from JR Spliff anymore.
Don't worry, I got all this candy for her in the freezer.
Yo.
I'm gonna tell JR, look, man, you gonna have to call when you come back to the house again. He gonna be on his mother. We appreciate that, but as part of the divorce stuff, man, you just can't
man. So 6ix9ine's baby mom is out the picture. 6ix9ine's baby mom is out the picture, Cino.
Oh, 6ix9ine baby mom? No.
Yeah, look funny, outlaw.
That's just some rat hood stuff there, yeah.
Wait, no. Is Elise Neal and Lisa Ray still out the picture?
Oh, Lisa Ray
working on that again.
Oh, don't forget about Juju. Don't forget about Juju.
Yeah, that's my baby. I mean, y'all always been real proud. Lisa Ray too crazy. She might try to fight.
What about Juju?
Juju, nah, I had to let her go. She ain't too bright. Well, she got OCD.
Nah, man.
She got OCD. I can't deal with that.
You told her that you said that you got a whole room for her too.
Yeah, I did until I told you she got OCD. I can't deal with that. We wouldn't last 3 days. I got to hit on the first night. Other than that, I got to get in and get out quick.
A home run.
Yeah.
Got smash and dash.
Smash and dash. Video is still popular. Can you believe that? That video, man. People like that is still the most popular video.
Oh man.
I ain't think nobody saw all that.
Oh man.
What up, people?
What's up, Mr. Sledge? We got a lot of people jumping in there.
Man, what's going on? How you feel?
I'm good, but Randy, the man named after African village. They named the village after you.
Yeah, they got the whole country after me. But man, see though, the ladies love you, bro.
You said what?
I said the ladies love you, bro.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wife, boy.
Oh God, now you heard that too, huh? You done heard that too, huh?
Yes, right. Look, you know
word spreads fast.
It's a D to ride on. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that's a positive influence. That's all. Something to keep her head up.
That's
going through a rough time.
Oh man.
So,
he gonna pray with her later.
And that shoulder the crown, and feel her pain.
That's right.
Feel her pain.
That's right.
She got a no good dude. I told her he was no good. I'm like, look, he ain't nothing. Believe me, I know. I seen him on the court.
and look, see, if he catches you, man, he be so high he won't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what he
be mad with my wife. I'm be like, no, Donna ain't that's another dude.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
I told him he at the wrong house. You don't live here. It's the wrong house.
Oh man.
Oh man.
He be like, my bad, homie. I mean, that's all right, man. But run me some money though for my inconvenience, man. I don't want to tell the media about this. Run me some money. He'll pay me, man. You a good dude, man. I appreciate you.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Man.
I'm lost. I was on the phone, Cino. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just listening. All right.
Yeah, but no, we was talking about NBA player's wife. But we moved on. But the original topic is that the NBA players, if the season ends, they don't get no bread. And they
I heard that part.
Yeah. And they out here trying to pay the doggone staff. I'm like, dude, that's the owner's job. You think
that's a fact.
Yeah, Guinness entered the Kupo. He did it too. 100K.
Hey, pay the player, them people though.
I guess times is really hard. So, you right. After China and now the coronavirus.
Right.
Man.
They took a hit, boy. They took a major hit. Wow.
I guess the GM for the Houston Rockets, he's laying low right now.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, Maury.
He's like, hopefully everybody forgot about me.
Right. And I'm
He might be the reason why this all happened.
Is Zion gonna pay the staff, pay for the staff's salaries? Zion?
He like, hey, I just got my money, man.
It's all Crybaby's fault any damn way. Whatever happens is Crybaby's fault. Crybaby James. It's all his fault.
Blame James.
Well, it's Adam Silver's fault. He made some bad business moves.
Yeah.
As a commissioner, he did a terrible job.
I mean, it just didn't start till LeBron started kissing up to China and caused all that problem.
Yeah.
And that's what
Tell him, Tino. Tell him,
definitely
Tino.
did.
You know,
it's all Crybaby's fault, man. It's him. He always doing something wrong.
He definitely is.
He done brought it over here. Gotta let him know.
Sir.
Gotta let him know.
Some way, somehow, you gotta blame James.
Gotta blame James. That's right.
Gotta blame.
Baby, on both sides.
Wow.
Oh man.
On both sides, he wrong.
Hey, you gotta blame that.
But on the real, Tino, I don't think it's coming back, yo. I don't think the NBA coming back, bro.
Oh, if it don't come back, they don't
wrap.
play.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap this year, man.
Yeah, then I don't think it's a wrap. I think they gonna have.
I feel like they're gonna come back.
Money. They keep saying
if they don't come back,
it'll be for the money.
If they don't come back, undisputed, and ESPN gonna try to say the Lakers deserve the championship because they
nope. If that's the case, the Bucks deserve
They
it.
tried to do that with the Chicago White Sox in '94. White Sox was in first place. I'm like, y'all ain't beat no Toronto. The Toronto would have won. Y'all gonna blow it. They don't even do that.
They go right to the Bucks. They had the best record in the NBA.
No,
but if they talking 30 days, that's April. The playoffs gonna last like 2 months. So they gonna finish it around August, and they supposed to come back in October. I don't think that's gonna happen.
They talking about skipping the rest of the games and going right into the playoffs, but
that's a problem.
Right? They having a discussion of the problem of forfeiting the last 2-3 weeks of the season because they got a problem with other teams that was vying to get in. So they like, what do we do? They was like, man, we gonna have to be playing 3 games a night. We gonna be playing 3 games. There ain't gonna be no rest.
You know, LeBron gonna have a problem with that.
Yo, they might as well for playoffs.
I need to rest.
For real though.
I can't do
it. LeBron don't even want to play back to back. Now you talking about 3 games? Oh man. You already know James. He's gonna have a word with Adam Silver.
Man, y'all putting spun my man's
that man don't even want to play in the post.
My man's played 17 years, you know what I'm saying?
Right, they got too many voices in there. I know one person who ain't got a voice is Daryl Morley. They told him, Daryl, you just sit on the back. You ain't got nothing to say about nothing. Daryl, be cool. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. I ain't finna open my mouth and say.
Wait, who is that? That's the GM for the Rockets.
Yeah,
he's definitely laying low.
He definitely can't say nothing.
He's hoping everybody forgot about him.
If the Rockets don't make the NBA Finals, he's gone.
Oh man,
it was what 23 regular season games.
I think he's gone regardless, even if they win a championship.
How they gonna skip all them games? I mean, yo, Dallas could fall off. Freaking New Orleans could step in. Oh, that's crazy. They just go right to playoffs.
But it's the players who ain't going to the playoffs. It's the teams that ain't going. They complaining. The Knicks and Bulls. They the main people complaining because they hiding revenue. They the top of the revenue chain. So they like, wait a minute, we want our last 20-something games. That's money. What the hell you
Man, James Dolan.
Man, they just got to suck it up.
If the NBA cancel right now, just in ticket sales, they lose $536 million.
Woo.
Damn.
Oh man.
That ain't even the concession in the
you forgot to add LeBron's court case in it. You forgot to add that $33 million to that. Add that $33 million to it.
Yeah, they still gonna fight that out. They ain't trying to relinquish that just yet.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
I mean, he could depend on his sneakers.
Still trying to say he came up with it.
He could depend on his sneakers.
Man. Ain't nobody buying LeBron James shoes.
He already
buying them.
Ain't nobody gonna buy it in year 17. It ain't gonna get hot.
Man, see, no, you know what? I just started something. Why don't they, since you talk about the bottom half of both the East and the West that are making these arguments about whether or not to cancel games or not, man, get them extra salary on the back end once y'all get the CBA under control and make them an IOU, and then just start the playoffs. Because the Bulls ain't going nowhere. Sacramento, they making some momentum, but I don't see them making the playoffs.
But how you gonna
never know?
But you never know, yeah.
You never know, bro.
No.
Dallas can go into a funk.
Been slipping. The Grizzlies been slipping.
They've been sleeping this half.
Games, and the thing is they're slipping. Portland right there. They tied with the Kings. Then you got
Dallas can fall off. You never know. Dallas can fall off.
Right. So a lot of people
Dallas could fall off.
They're only in the 7th spot. Shit, that don't mean no.
Because to me, either give them draft picks for the future or pay them extra.
You can't push everything back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be too much.
Because I could see it if there was like a game or two.
They need to work on getting LeBron out of the NBA.
Yeah, man. I think me and Kev actually had a class together in school. Oh, Kev Cook.
Kev Cook.
Yeah. Kev Cook used to rap. He used to be a rap star.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. I don't know how they're going to fix that.
I know the Thunders is mad right now, too.
I don't think it's coming back, bro. I don't know. I don't think it's coming back.
If it don't come back,
I want to see 3 and 7.
I saw a video of Steph Curry and Aisha Curry on Instagram. They're doing a public service about the school system out there in Oakland, and I'm like, he look a lot better now.
Oh yeah, I know that shot to do it. It took him a week.
Yeah.
You see, they just let the Nigerians go. The 2 Nigerians, they cleared already. It's been less than 2 weeks. And they supposed to get it.
Yeah.
Now they cured. They ain't got it no more.
Does Barkley have it?
Nobody in Nigeria
Does Barkley have it?
Nobody in Africa got it. Barkley don't know what he got.
Barkley just want to get paid. He don't want to do no work. He want to get paid. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
He's like, sure, I'm gonna take these couple of days off.
Willie D did a video about Charles Barkley too. He called it the Coon virus. He called it Coon virus, not the coronavirus. The Coon virus. I'm like, dang.
Well, Willie D, boy, God played praise him. He pointed out coonery everywhere.
Yeah.
The coonery mascot. Some look coonery, he gonna call it.
That's wild.
Joe. On the real, man, this shit feel weird as hell with no damn sports.
Yeah.
This shit feel weird. Like, it's a Friday night, we had no sports, bro.
Man, I've been having a ball just laughing at the sports. I've been doing it riding by the supermarkets and watching people lose it, man. They just cracking me up.
That's the sports right there. Yeah, that's the sports right there.
For the apocalypse.
Yeah, they in panic. I was in there sniffling like, hey, how y'all doing? Them people face, man. I'm just messing with people, man. And other people like, man, you wrong, man. It's crazy right now. I'm like, man, I hope the Oreos ain't out. I'm having a ball. I'm like, man, this is great entertainment for me.
Yeah, the companies that they got caught attention, man, they getting paid.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I feel dizzy. I was like, oh man, I feel dizzy. I'm in a pool of sweat. Oh, hot up in here. Them people in there, man, they were looking like,
My coworker at my job, she said that her cousin sent her some videos of people fighting in Atlanta.
Yeah,
man.
I'm like everywhere. I hear it's whooping. They got it at Costco and they going to Walmart. I'm gonna go back at Walmart again because they get crazy when they get late. That's because it's 24-hour Walmart. Yeah. Oh, it get late. It get crazy. Lady, go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get your
That's the after party.
Some hand sanitizer.
Push your baby.
Them 24-hour Walmarts is the after party, bro. Everybody go there after the club.
The black lady that came in the little supermarket gas station, she was, Jamisha, get my purse. They got the Corona in here. I smell that. That's that Corona. Come on, Jamisha, get my purse.
Man, you need to record this stuff, man.
Man, I'm too busy laughing. This entertainment is too good. I'm like, I don't need TV. All I need is
man, that's a world star moment.
Hell yeah. Man. How much you want to bet they're going to have a weed called Corona coming out soon? If it ain't out already.
Man, I'm going to be slinging toilet paper. I told people, I was like, hey, what you want, man? I got the Scots.
I got Asian sauce, Charmin.
Get all this money.
For real, man.
Charmin, $20 a roll.
Song about the coronavirus. Y'all see Cardi B?
2 rolls, man. Let me get 2 rolls. Man, that's all I need is 2 rolls.
2 rolls for $50.
I'll be like, man,
250, nigga. What's up?
What up? Y'all seen Cardi B?
Hey, them wet wipes going for $100 a pop.
Y'all seen Cardi B video on the coronavirus? She made a song out of it.
Oh wow!
I see that shit.
Yes.
It's crazy, man. She got a guy playing a guitar and she rapping to it.
What up, Sino?
What's up?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I was looking at when Floyd Senior got knocked out the other last year. That was some funny stuff right there, man. I was laughing my ass off with you, man. That shit, that funny, man.
Well, who got knocked out?
When the bottom of his shoes was showing, Floyd Senior.
Oh yeah. Ring no more after that. They like Big Floyd, don't get back in the ring no more.
Right. Please.
Yeah, Big Floyd, man.
Ain't see nothing but the bottom of his shoes.
Shut up, man. Everybody gonna do nothing good. God, me, man. Look at that, man. Hey, man, listen. I still can fight. Come on, man. I told Floyd everything you know.
Hey, you still got that speed though. Senior still got the speed though.
You ain't got the speed.
You still got the speed.
Man, I tell you, man. Anybody telling me? And that's man. Get up out here, man.
Oh man,
man, he got to see. You got to stand down, man.
It ain't no baby, but all about.
Oh man,
he got to stand down. See, you got to stand down, man.
Man, I done did that with him, man. He got so mad. Big boy, live in the flesh. I started talking like him, man. He must have got him a fight.
He got to stand. He got to stand down, Sino.
Yeah, everybody like, man, do the boy, that's gonna be fun. I'm like, it ain't gonna be fun. I'm like,
you ain't seen no at the bottom of his shoes.
Yeah.
Hey, Sino, what you think? What you think Suge would say to LeBron, man?
Oh, he'll telling me like, look, you can't.
Hey, Sino.
15%.
Sino.
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 They supposed to love you. LA, they don't love you because you ain't with me. Now,
man, shout out to Suge.
least,
You know,
at
sure
least
you catch him coming out of.
the last image of we got LeBron and the Lakers is him missing that toilet bowl and fucking David Snowden wearing ass.
Right, we got
missing that 3-pointer.
Vince Carter hit raising his hands.
That's gonna be our last image of the NBA.
Yep, the last image is this boy blowing a doggone layup and throwing the ball over the Ruffles to win the game.
Yep,
Take the
he's
shot,
drinking, wearing his snowsuit. That nigga got a snowsuit underneath that jersey. What the fuck is all that? Why you got pants? Fucking long sleeve shirt.
I know I'm tired.
He like, ain't too many of them.
I know I'm tired of looking at. I'm tired of looking at all that. I'm tired of looking at all that taco meat on the back of LeBron's head. I can tell you that.
Everybody should hold up and cut that off. Cut that off.
Just going in on
that pony, hey. Man, it's cool. It's ugly, man.
Man.
Right, just get it done.
Man, that Suge Knight voice is classic.
It's ugly, man.
Oh man.
Your mom need to keep doing it, man. He need to keep blasting LeBron, man.
He should get Jay Prince, baby. Jay Prince should be right there.
Marbury don't fuck off. He go all the way in, man.
When you did that Jay Prince behind Jay-Z, that killed me at the when Jay-Z was at the Laker game and Jay Prince went right behind him.
Hey, see, they know Jay Prince will pull up on him, won't they?
Yeah.
They know Jay Prince will pull up.
Right up. Bad news. There's a tale where the rabbit and the turtle, they have a race. It's always supposed to be the turtle. But see, the turtle, he taking his time because he don't mind how fast the rabbit is. Because see, the turtle got a gun. Damn rabbit. Anytime he feel like it.
Oh man.
And he got a gun. And he got a gun on the seat the whole time.
Exactly.
Oh man.
They're gonna miss Jay Prince. Jay Prince, that man. They
don't play with him.
Hey, speaking of Jay Prince, do y'all feel like that Megan bitch is a fucking? Oh, I don't mean to curse. Do y'all feel like Megan chick is a man?
You say what?
Is it me? I mean, her body is fucking banging. But do she just look like a man? Would it surprise y'all if it come out she was a trans?
Hey, please don't say that shit, man. I've been stalking all week long, man.
I hope it ain't true, man.
I've been stalking all week long, man.
No, she's a girl. She was born a girl.
But when you look, but when you look at her in her face, though,
he's like, "You sure, my man?"
She look like a man. You're like, whoa.
Yes,
man, I've been looking at her all week long. I can't even.
Bro, you ever heard of that chick?
All week long.
Yo, she
her
got
facial structure, man.
So she Maurice the Stallion.
She damn show better not be.
Hey, I work at the male strip club.
Hey man, it's spooky, man.
Right.
Man, she better not be
Hey, nowadays
all
you
the
never know.
comments I don't know.
Yeah, I know. 2020, you gotta ask for baby pictures now, man.
Real, man.
Yeah.
My buddy got called. It was a he she. That's what he called them. He she's. Give me
Them
that.
he she's you gotta be careful of, man.
Oh man. You gotta start asking for baby pictures out here,
Face is
man.
just too strong, yo. Her face is stronger than a motherfucker, yo.
She had one that looked bad. She had breasts and everything, and then they went upstairs messing around. He was like, "Wait a minute, you got a thing." He cut.
Hey man. Hey,
man, that's my
when you
worst
got
nightmare, man.
Bruh,
hey man, that's when you got to drop. That's when you got to slap. That's when you got to slap them and run. You got to slap them and run when that happens. You got to fire on them and run.
Hey, see though,
it ain't her fault, that she was born with both parts, but she didn't tell him. He's like, you ain't tell me nothing. Oh, you got
Yo, that is her fault. See, no, she should have said something.
You gotta get the shotgun to the face for that.
Said something.
I think Young Buck would be cool with it.
Man, she's a teenage girl. He was a teenage dude at the time. But he was around. Like, look what I got.
It's not my fault. My hand went like this.
I mean,
don't do me like that.
Around like,
don't do me like that.
Way to go.
Don't do me like that.
Because she was bad. I'm like, dude, she was bad.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man.
Hey,
Young Buck would be cool with
it. Don't do me like that.
Yeah, Young Buck would be cool with that shit.
Yeah, Buck would have went. That's probably why she didn't say nothing. Buck would have been, hey, a mouth, buddy. A mouth to mouth, buddy.
Yeah, Buck like that boy pussy, man. Buck like Buck. Buck like boy pussy, man.
That don't mean nothing. A mouth. Hey, I ain't going down.
Yeah, Buck like that boy pussy, man. Straight up.
And Bobby Valentino.
Give me what she owes.
Yeah, Buck like that.
Man, that Bobby Valentino, man. Oh, man.
Come on, Rand.
Hey,
it was like,
man, we could have put Valentino. Man, hey.
He removed himself from that river so fast.
Hey, man. Hey, listen.
My man was wrestling.
Man, they could have put Bobby. Hey, Cino. They could have put Bobby out the combine, man.
Yeah.
They could have put Bobby out the combine.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I sure
they could have had Valentino, man.
Man, Scrappy tried to remove himself so bad from that.
Man, Valentino fast too.
Yeah, he ran out that hallway super fast,
man. He could have been at the combine with that speed though. That pump is
filming on dash. Oh man, he made sure
that pump was filming him decent.
He removed himself from that room so fast.
You can't be too sure nowadays,
That's
bro.
how they is, man. They bad like that in Atlanta, man. I'm right here in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm right here in Daytona Beach, Florida. They bad like that right up the road, man.
Yo, bro, remember that chick, Sydney Star?
Yeah,
I know you know her.
Yeah.
I swear to God, y'all Google her, y'all think that's a chick.
That's Chingy woman.
Yo, you would think that's a chick. Sydney Star, you would swear up and down that's a chick.
Oh, so that Chingy thing was really real?
Yeah.
Oh man!
You swear up and down as a chick. You like what?
Oh man!
Yeah, I think Chingy like that doodle, man.
What we talking about?
Oh man!
Man, I want to get that Patreon so bad, man. That $25.
Man, I'm about to get on that Cino, bro. I believe it's good.
It was a lash. He kept going back. How do you go back 3-4 times to talk about this?
Wow.
That butt was good.
Man, the one dude was talking crazy in that interview. Remember that interview we did? He talking about galaxies and stars.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
All messed up. Dang.
Man, that was worse than the Young Buck. I was defending Buck. I saw that interview he did when he went on the live. Man, just take the video down in the money. Take the video down. Take it down. You destroying family. Take it down and the money gonna be there.
Buck love that boy pussy, man.
He was in so much debt. He went crazy asking 50 for money. Come on, 50, man. Just
Foofy.
I'm broke.
Foofy.
I'm broke, man.
Come on, Foofy.
Come on, Foofy.
Buck was that dude, though. Buck was that dude. I don't know what happened, though.
Man, that broke my
Oh
heart.
man.
Man, some of these guys are just good actors, man.
Now a lot of people can't even listen to his songs no more, man.
I can't.
Man, Buck like them boys, man. Buck love them boys, man.
Oh man.
I'll fuck with R. Kelly before I fuck with Buck.
I can't even believe it, man.
Yo, Bucko Buck Bandit, man.
So, Shino, do you think Young Bird got with Solange after she heard that love song he did?
Nah, he didn't. Nah, he didn't. That boy trying to get over. He probably trying to get over Jay-Z. He pinching dudes on the butt.
Right.
Wait, who?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, ain't you the same dude just touched on guys?
Oh man.
Yeah, they be the main ones. These dudes will go out and try to make babies. Be like, look, I made 3 babies. I ain't babies. They be like,
no, they love booty. They love booty. They love booty. See you on the down low, man.
Hey, Mr. C.
What's up, baby? I'm calling you out.
It's only a matter of time.
In Miami.
It's only a matter of time for Dwayne Wade to come out.
You 7 feet tall, Chris Bosh. What was you doing in it?
Man, Wade tripping with his son like that, man. I couldn't do nothing like that, man.
He living his life through his son, yo.
I believe that. I believe that, though. I believe that. I believe that, man.
Yeah, I think Wade is out there, man.
He had to unfollow him and Gabriel. He's like, man, I can't do it no more. I gotta unfollow him, man. I can't, man. I can't ride with this.
Oh, you talking about your friend that was riding with Dwayne Wade when you was bigging up Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, right.
Yo, is that T?
Yeah,
I remember that real big. The real brothers, man. That was
That's the guy. He the biggest Dwayne Wade fan I know.
You was telling him, man, Dwayne Wade is done.
I'll be like, man, D-Wade just robbed the bank. Man, you don't know. They probably was holding D-Wade money, man. He was buying excuses for D-Wade.
He was like, Jimmy Butler is holding Dwayne Wade back, man.
Man, D-Wade got that real him downstairs. For real, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he picked the right time to go on vacation.
I'm gonna tell you something that be having me cracking up, man.
People running around. I can't. They said lockdown. See, always the last time.
Hey, Cino, what?
I heard something about a coronavirus.
Hey, Cino.
It's been locked down. Everything going on. What?
Hey, Cino, what you think about Charles Barkley when he be telling Draymond he averaging that triple single? That shit fun as hell, man.
You right.
Yeah, that shit funny.
Damn.
The best way to avoid that is to not average a triple single.
Basically.
That's the thing. If you want to get mad about something, if you want to be upset, how about you don't average it?
Exactly. Cino, you think that's Gabriel Union doing all that though?
Of course.
Man.
She want to throw about to eat his booty.
Hey, it's
ever since she came out saying he eat his booty, that man done turned.
You will know it.
He done turned on the other side, bro.
Patreon. If you on the Patreon, you've seen the video. You already know why Dwayne Wade is the way he is.
But that's his son, though. That's crazy.
Story. But there's a story why he's all messed up.
Man,
his fans got too high.
I heard. I didn't watch the video, but I heard that he cheated on Gabriel Union or something like that.
Nah, that's way before Gabriel even came in the picture. This is when he was a kid.
Wow. Oh, man.
Right. So if you're on the Patreon, you have not missed out.
Oh, man.
I know Mr. Slayers probably saw it.
See, I knew when he started wearing those short shorts, I was like, man, what is going on with Dwayne Wade?
Yeah, his
breaks
pants
my
got
heart,
too
man.
short, man.
It breaks
His
my
pants
heart.
started
Got
getting
way
really
From
short.
short.
the crib, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
free
his
booty,
pants
man.
got short.
From the crib, and
His
it's like,
pants got
what
short,
the
man.
fuck?
it
What's going
was
on?
it was getting shorter than on Westbrook, man. I was like, wait, what's going on? Wait.
Too
If
much
you getting shorter
capri.
than
Too much
Westbrook,
capri.
something's going on.
Mav
You like
Carter
They
that
is
wearing
bad
out
beat.
of the
capris.
game, bro. Yeah, y'all gotta stop him. Dog, it's a video where they show Jay-Z, the man trying to hug Jay-Z. You remember that video when the
Oh
Jay-Z?
Yep. When
Don't
Jay-Z
focus on
put the
that.
hold on that.
Focus on Mav Carter. Look at Mav Carter in them damn tight jeans, dude. The man pants is getting tighter and tighter. He in that.
Oh man. That's that LA kicking in. I mean, no, that's that Hollywood.
He's Hollywood, dog. He
That's
been
that.
like that.
Oh man.
That's that Skittles.
The man, you can see his
Skittles
veins
love.
in the doggone jeans. You ain't supposed to see that.
Oh, so he was all with the move of moving the.
Booty huggers out there in LA. I'm like, dude, LA is good. I like LA. It's great. I'm like, right now.
They'll be wearing a pair of
They
chaps
get
after a while.
Hollywood out there, man.
They'll be
Hollywood.
wearing chaps after a while, man.
I don't be
They'll
trusting
be
them
wearing
niggas that be
chaps.
wearing them damn skinny jeans, bro.
I
I
know.
don't trust niggas that wear the skinny jeans.
They're gonna be like, man, what you doing? Stars wear makeup. You gonna have on lipstick and earrings.
Yeah.
Yep. With some heels on. Stars wear makeup. What's wrong with you? Child, please. I'll be like,
Oh, so I'm guessing he's the one that's going to.
hold them down.
So I'm guessing he's the one that's going to the meetings with Adam Silver.
Oh yeah, they love Mav. Mav will be right in there for that appointment.
They'll be wild.
Yeah, he loves Skittles, boy.
Oh man.
Bro got enough business. Hey man, I can't be up in here with y'all.
Oh man.
Adam be like,
They'll be walking around with chaps on.
No, Mav would go.
Man, we too old to be wearing that type of stuff, man. We too old for that.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't think I was ever too young for it. If I was too young, I wasn't going.
They'll be walking.
No, you definitely said that. Everybody dressing like Michael Jackson though.
Yeah.
Somewhere. New fashion design.
They better realize that stuff stops. That stuff stops circulation.
Whatever I heard you were breaking up, but I heard you say stop circulation, and that's all I needed to hear.
No, you was saying that the Migos was dressing like Michael Jackson.
If it stops circulation, Rich Paul ain't gonna be able to walk. But I mean, not Rich Paul, because what's his name, Mav Carter ain't gonna be able to walk by next week. I ain't think he could bend his legs. He can't bend
Oh
his
man,
I mean, like, how you get out of them?
I got to see that video again.
Man,
I was focused on Jay-Z when the guy was he's putting his arm around Jay-Z.
And I'm like, what is Mav Carter doing? He's walking his booty huggers with like a little girl. Oh my God. What happened to Mav Carter?
Man.
This boy is supposed to be from Cleveland. Supposed to be from Akron. He didn't get out there. His daddy was a dope.
I'm glad Boosie came out though, man, and talked up about Dwayne Wade, man. That was a lot.
Yeah. You know, it cost him. Yeah, they actually got him a little reality show.
Yeah, he also got kicked out of Planet Fitness though.
Wow. He Boosie, wow. He's still talking about Rihanna. She might file charges on him. She might have to file charges.
Man, he's been trying to shoot his shot for a long time since he got out.
How I feel about Jay Electronica and Jay-Z. Jay Electronica, man, that dude get away with doing the bare minimum on everything he do. He couldn't even make a damn album without having Jay-Z do half the damn bars. I'm like, dude, you've been on the label for like 17 years and ain't released no work.
Yep.
Then when you release 10 songs, you put like one bar, like you doing a 16 on everyone. Like, all I'm doing is 16, man. Help me out on this, Jay. And I'm like, Jay-Z dissing me on one of the songs. I'm like, hey, Jay talking about me and everybody on YouTube.
On another one?
Oh, he was this. He threw a shot at you.
Yeah, he all us on YouTube.
Yeah, Outlaw allegedly
I
on
heard
that. He heard when Jay-Z said he heard niggas saying they made Hov, so make another Hov. That was allegedly a shot at Cino.
No,
Oh,
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about on the
no, that's just one of them.
NFL thing.
he. I think he took a shot at Choke too.
He did take a shot at Choke.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's the Soldier Slim.
No,
I think on one of the albums, I think he's taking a shot at everybody on YouTube who was like talking about him.
Oh, so now he's on the Eminem wave now.
He owe you some
Yeah,
money.
you know, he realized that was riding him on that NFL line.
He owe you some money, Cino.
Yeah, he do.
Jay did that for a check.
No, Drake owes you money. I can't rely for that Meek Mill beef too.
Yeah, I need my check. I got it back. I need a check.
Man, that year was hilarious.
Yeah, Meek them there, all the death threats I got.
Drake definitely owes you a check.
I couldn't believe Meek let Drake get him like that though. I was like,
man,
bro. Man, listen,
I was
Drake,
disappointed.
Meek was mad at me on some other thing. He said, John Hogan said, my brother-in-law just said the same thing, Cino. About what, John? What he said, that was the same thing. About what?
Having a shout out.
I was highly disappointed at Meek, man.
Yeah, he let everybody down on that.
Yeah.
I ain't a big fan either.
I knew he was done. It wasn't nothing he could say.
He went back and forth with Cassidy.
You can't battle Drake. He can't. There's nothing.
Cassidy gassed him with that raid though. Cassidy gassed him.
Yeah, I was like, he at least went back and forth with Cassidy. So I was like, all right, so he's gonna go at Drake. I was highly disappointed.
He didn't win that. I mean, Meek is never
he didn't win that.
Battle, period. Even when he was street rapping, he's like about the electronica. Yeah. Meek ain't never won a street battle with anybody.
Jay Electronics are like 60 years old, man. That nigga old as hell.
Yeah. Well, then he stole another Meek Mill's name, the other rapper Meek Mills. He's like, dude, that's my name.
You think Jay Electronica?
Yeah, that's why he took the Z off.
Yeah.
You think Jay Electronica is writing for Jay?
Yeah, of course. He helping him out with structure of the song, but then that's only on the conscious stuff. I mean, Jay Electronica, he could only do, that's all he could do. He gonna talk about Islam all day.
I see that.
Right, everything gonna break down to Islam in about 10 seconds. It's gonna go to Islam. That's why Jay probably can't put his album out. Jay gonna be like, yeah, I can't market this. Yeah. You named the song the 9 o'clock Jews. I can't I can't play the 9 o'clock Jews.
Oh man.
Fox Jews, die Jew, die. I can't play this record.
Oh man.
Rap game trash anyway nowadays, man.
Have y'all heard Jadakiss album?
Oh yeah, I heard Jada. I'm still listening. So I got to
I'm like halfway.
I heard it, but I like to sit with it for a minute and go back and forth when I do a review, so it could be solid.
Yeah.
But the rap game trash now anyway, bro.
I just album too. Roster 5'9's new album too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. It ain't Book of Rhymes. I mean Book of Ryan.
Book of Rhyme was like
probably was the only thing he had in the tank. That was probably the last thing he said. I'm gonna put my best work out. This is it. Boom. And he's like, I'm done. I finally put a masterpiece out. I'm like, you got my respect, Royce. that took a lot. And I'm like, this is an album, Royce. This is how it's done.
All right,
man.
That's an album. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, I was wrong about them. People are like, you don't give them no credit. I'm like, all I did was give Royce credit for that album. You can ask anybody in the world. I was telling them, hey, go check out the Book of Ryan. That's
I've always meant to ask you this. Do you think 50 Cent's blackballed in the rap game?
50
I don't think he's blackballed.
I mean, 50 could come out. It's just the climate ain't there no more for 50. 50 knew that. 50's like, he make the records. They better than everybody else, but nobody really want to listen to 50 rapping no more. And that was just what it was. It came down to like.
That's sad, man. Because I do like his music.
Exactly. I still play that song. I'm too rich for this. And Buck was like, I wrote that. I'm like, oh, that's my jam. No, Buck.
Yeah. That Animal Ambition is really good.
Of course.
Yeah, that Animal Ambition jam.
That Kid was going in.
Yeah, I got that whole. I play that whole album back and forth.
Yeah, Kid was going hard on that album, man.
14, 15, ain't a G Unit album I didn't have. But 50,
I had all the mixtapes.
Right, being the producer and moving out, he'll help executive produce some records, but he already know where the money at. The money is in the production.
Oh yeah, he's on fire right now. Yeah.
Film.
But he said he's coming out with a project by the end of this year.
Yeah, because then that's why he took that little short money just to get in the game and blow it up. And that's what he did. Got in the game, blew it up. And I was like, man, that dude's a hustler. He's an ultimate hustler. He knows exactly what to do to make something pop.
That's why I say he deserves that star.
The beef with Empire, that helped get Power some juice, because the people who hated, who like watched Empire and didn't even know what Power was, like, man, this show Power, everybody talking about 50, talking about, man, I'm gonna watch this show. And they started watching the show and they was, damn, this is good. I'm like,
no, that's true. Because all the females was watching Empire, then they jumped right to Power. I was like, wow, you watching Power now?
Season 2, after the end of season 1, and then season 2 popped on, people had to go check it out. By the end of season 1, people was like, man, this is good. And then when season 2 hit, that was it. When him and 50 got to fighting, plus the women went because they like to see Omar Hardwick. He was naked all the time. They like, oh, he showed his booty, girl. I'm like, girl, y'all out y'all man. She on the phone with her friend, girl, he be showing his booty. You know that girl that he was on that I'm like, being Mary Jane. I'm like, what the hell is that? No. Like, yeah, the guy from being Mary Jane, you know the guy she with, yeah, he be showing his booty, girl, all on this show. I'm like, man, they know how to sell it, because they just got 2 idiots right now. You just recruited another idiot to watch the show, for the wrong reasons, because this is not what the show is about.
Exactly.
But they knew the hook to get the people to watch it, and there you go. Because I was like, man, if Tasha naked, I'm definitely tuning in.
Lala too. Don't forget Lala.
Y'all tripping. He got Lala showing his goodies. Forget Tasha. It's all about Lala.
Man,
Lala.
Man, y'all
Keisha.
Lala, man.
Keisha. Keisha Grant. Yeah.
To me, she looked like Goofy with them eyes. I'll be like, you look.
Hey man, I got to disagree with you on that one, man.
She looked like Goofy wife. I'm like, you look like Goofy wife.
Speaking of Lala, that video that you made with Carmelo Anthony with the whole boat situation.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know how he felt, man. He way out in the middle of the ocean. Me. He with his man's girl.
Oh, man.
Got her out there. She was like, you shouldn't even have been out there on that boat. He was, baby, you know I'm out of your business. I ain't doing that. He was like, but look, you laying out in the sun. That's my man wife. He on the boat too, baby. How y'all be getting like, man, y'all trying to destroy me. I'm like,
Melo ain't been right since.
My man, Melo was on defense, man.
Come on the dock. Don't come out there thinking it's sweet. They got all kind of technology.
That man ain't been right since.
Man, you gotta be down in the boat hitting it dead.
You went in the middle of the ocean and still got caught, man. I'm like, Man, this man Melo can't catch a break.
Nah, it was good to sit back in the league. Now this
Yeah, man, it was like back when we had pages, man. Woo! Man, that was man, I used to hit this chick, man, like years ago, and she was in the place and she had a page. I'm like, man, let me hit up. Because you had to find a phone then. So I'm like, man, I'm in the crib, like, hey, let me use your phone. So put a code in there. Let me see if she react to this code. Then I see she hooked up with what's in there. I'm like, oh, she would do. I'm like, oh, we'll be in here fighting like a mug and shit. Her page is going beep, beep. I was like, as soon as she walked to go to the phone, I was like, I just hit you up. Don't call that page. Don't call it back. I'm like, yeah, don't. She's like, oh, yeah, I get it. And she walked off because I'm like, yeah, don't answer that page. He was like, who was it? Oh, that was my sister. I told her I'll call her later. I'm like, yeah, because I ain't know you with dude. I'm like, when y'all hook up? She was like, we just like kind of talking right now, but I was like, yeah, he crazy. I was like, fighting in here. I already know what's good.
Man, like, technology getting everybody caught up, man.
I know he a wildflower. I mean, he wild. So this could go up in any second.
Oh man, technology getting everybody caught up, man.
Yeah, he beat up the police. I know he was guilty.
What?
Yeah, he beat up that cop, man. He's 6'2". He's 6'2", and the cop stepped on his bad ankle, man. He beat the hell out of that cop. And didn't go to jail. That was the thing. He beat up the cop and didn't go to jail. That was
wait. This is one of your hood stories?
No, I ain't even told that one yet. But man,
oh, because there's a similar hood story that you told about a cop or something like that.
Man, no, one cop got beat up by a little dude out here. That's around the corner when he fought the police squad. They took him to jail. The cops were suing him. The dude is like 112 pounds and beat up like three cops that's like 200 pounds, and they suing him, talking about what he didn't did to them. The cops are pressing charges, lawsuit, suing him for money, for financial
man. That's embarrassing.
One little dude, man, he crazy white dude. He was, man, I'm on my property. You can't tell me nothing. Man, that little white dude whooped him up, man. He one of them little tough. He like, don't let me side food you. I'm strong.
That's embarrassing.
White dudes who be working on cars. Man, he told them three cops. So a punch to the face ain't nothing for him. That's adrenaline. Stick. Ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? He wasn't going down.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
man.
That's wild.
Yeah, they stepped.
That's embarrassing,
ankle, man. He was cooperating everything, man. He was telling, man, my ankle's sore, and they stepped on his ankle, man. He was, man. I told you, man. He just hit the cop, and the guy was, he gonna put a stick out. Hey. He's like, hey, dude, you hit me. He was, man, you stepped on my ankle. I told you my ankle messed up. Man, I'm cooperating with you, man. You ain't got no right to pull me over anyway. Man, you harassing me. And they let him go. They searched him and they let him go.
What?
Yeah, the cop let him go because he had no reason to mess with him anyway. He thought he was selling drugs. He was harassing him anyway. So, but he stepped on his sore ankle because his ankle was sore, man. His ankle was swole. He's like, man, I go out, man. He stepped on him, man. He was like, man, that's a reflex, man. Because you stepped on my sore ankle, man. Look at my ankle. His ankle was swole, man. He sprung it out there, running down that doggone hill. He's 6'2". He remind you of Jay-Z. Lanky, knee knock. He's just awkwardly tall.
Oh, so he's like AD.
Yeah, but
he's crazy. Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly who he looks like. AD. Got the beard like him. AD. That's him.
AD's lanky, man.
Tall, but he crazy. Like he'll go off the handle real quick. Boy, there's a lot of stories with him.
That sounds like a hood story in the making, right there.
It's so funny because the dude is he's from like Colombia or whatever, and he was just talking smack to homie girl. And he was drunk, like, dude, I don't care, man. I'm a Spanish gangster, man. I don't care. He was all in his face talking for him, and he finally said something, man. My boy grabbed him, boom, had him about one hand and was choking him on the wall. I saw dude's face turn like 5 colors. It was like, that's red, that's purple. Now he turning green. Now it's blue. All right, that's it. We got to call it. Oh man, 3, 4, 5 colors. Man, he had a handprint right on his throat, and they let him down. My man, I could be lucky, man. I could kill him, man, because I'm a Spanish gangster, man. Man, you know he just smoked me, man. If he didn't, he was like, what? Slap!
Oh man,
he's so long. He reached the arm all the way up. What? Slap!
Wow.
Man,
that's crazy.
A lot of crazy stories like that. Hotel party brawl.
Hey, what about that? Hey, Cino, what about that hood story where the old man beat up them Spanish gangsters over PDP?
Oh shit! Hey, what up?
Hey, my man PDP. Man, he East Coast right now. He over there like in New England, where the Patriots play. He stay over there in the Puerto Rican area.
Man.
You always that Puerto Rican, that accent over there they got. I was like, dude, your accent don't fit nowhere out here. Cause he couldn't survive out here. It's too suburbanized. Ain't no Puerto Ricans out here in the area he stay at. So he ended up hanging with them wild Mexicans and start driving all out to Humboldt Park and messing with them and getting involved with the dope game. And
nah, man.
And what about Buddy's wife?
Yeah, hey, he was getting ready to leave town, baby. Yeah. PDP, man. I gotta hit him up on Facebook, man. He was following me on Facebook. That was my guy, PDP. PDP.
I think I remember that story too.
PDP, wild as hell. Abe was finna go to New York with him. He lucky he didn't. He would have never met his wife. I'm like, dude, you'd have went to New York with him, you'd have never met your wife. She was like, you gonna go to New York? He's like, yeah, that's before I even met you.
Man.
I was like, yep, you'd have missed out on your wife.
Cino, what's up?
What's good?
All right.
Success. That sounds like a book.
Hey, yo, Carson. Yo, man. LeBron was about to win the championship, boy.
Oh man.
LeBron was about to win a championship.
LeBron was about to go 3-7.
What was they having a badminton?
These young kids, though, man.
Yeah.
No. But for real, man, I'm a Kobe fan, so I'm a Kobe fan, man.
Of course you are. You like basketball. That's probably why.
There you go. Yeah, bro.
If you're a Kobe fan, I don't know why you would even think
basketball.
this LeBron James guy would even be in the picture.
Real man. LeBron ain't it. He ain't it.
He ain't never
He
been
definitely not
been
it,
it, man.
He's definitely not it.
Don't have faith. Don't put faith in that man.
No, man. I don't like LeBron like that, man. I don't like LeBron, man, because I think Giannis is better than him, by the way.
I mean, it's impossible to like him. Anytime you try to like him, 99 reasons not to like him.
Yeah.
Like, man, I tried
Exactly. He's a narcissistic jerk.
Yeah,
he really is.
Y'all need to go back and watch Cino's breakdown between LeBron and Kobe.
Oh man,
absolutely.
I still watch that. I watch that.
They should do a breakdown between
that break.
Kurt Rambis and LeBron. I mean,
hey, Manu Bowles.
Kurt Rambis went to the lane.
Oh man,
for real.
Hey man, yeah, Kurt Rambis was that dude, man. Plus he wasn't a punk either.
Kurt Rambis, he had a mission. Yeah. Look how Kurt Rambis rebound.
Exactly.
I've never seen LeBron rebound like that.
You said Kurt Rambis.
Kurt Rambis should dunk on you too, man.
Shut him down on the court. Man, Rambis is getting elbowed. And Rambis will fight.
Yeah.
Rambis will get up and fight. Knock Rambis down. He getting up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Baby, I'll take Rambis right
exactly.
now.
Boy, y'all saw what happened to y'all. Yeah, boy, y'all saw what happened in 1984 when Kevin McHale clotheslined him.
Yeah, Rambis got up.
I saw
Like,
that.
man, look, he got up ready to rumble, baby.
He got up like motherfucker. He got up like you motherfucker. Like what's up? What's
See,
up?
back then you gotta know how to box, man.
Rambis. The Lakers
Exactly.
fell off ever since they traded Kurt Rambis. They fell off. And they got
Man.
to do it too.
Yeah,
He
man.
was like, man, that's it.
Yeah,
Rambis, man.
He fell off, bro.
So, hey, I always
Yeah,
had
man.
this question, man. So, like, who is better, Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain? Who would you pick, Carson?
Once you said
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt
it's
Chamberlain.
already over.
Wilton Norman Chamberlain.
Yup.
Wilton Norman Chamberlain.
God,
Wilt
me,
Chamberlain.
bro, they be disrespecting Wilt Chamberlain.
Come on, man.
Right.
Like,
Once you
that
said
man-
Shaq, it was
Exactly,
already
man.
over.
Yeah, bro.
He would have
You
been
don't
a
like
problem, man.
Shaq, he has no moves.
In
I
my
feel like
opinion,
James Harden. He's 7
he
feet
had
tall.
zero moves, man.
Nah, he had a little bit of moves,
Shaq
though.
ain't had no
Shaq
moves.
ain't had no moves,
No.
man.
No, he didn't. Outlaw, no, he did not.
Come on, man.
Outlaw, no, he did not.
I say a little
If he
bit.
had moves, he would have got shut down by
but he
Dennis
had a
Rodman.
little
Shaq ain't
No,
had
not a
no
little
moves.
bit. Not at all. The only movie he had. Hey, check it out though. Check it out. Y'all know the only movie he had?
Those
The
elbows.
only movie he had was the bionic elbow, man.
Run them
That's the only
elbows.
movie he had.
Yep.
The
Sure.
bionic
Okay,
elbow.
so y'all would pick Hakeem Dream over Shaq in his prime. Shaq in his prime versus
Hakeem
Hakeem.
Olajuwon, man.
I mean,
Hakeem
man.
Olajuwon destroyed him in his prime. Yeah.
That's
Man,
not even the
point
question.
guards are
Hakeem
taking
already
moves from Hakeem.
done served him.
Come on now.
Shaq
Point guards
admits
are taking
Shaq
moves.
admits Hakeem is better than him.
everybody was better than him. David Robinson, all the big men were better than him. Shaq
Yeah.
only dominated when they left.
Patrick Ewing was better than him.
Exactly.
Moses Malone.
Tim Duncan was better.
Well, no-
Everybody was better than him.
There was
That's
no
why
real centers in the league when he started winning championships.
Yeah, no big men was left. They
He
started.
didn't have that work ethic.
They had Miami Heat.
Eric
They had
Dampier.
nobody to guard him. They had Grant in there trying to guard him. Because
You got point
They had
guards
James
taking
Dolan back
Hakeem's
then.
moves. That's how many moves Hakeem had.
Yeah, Hakeem was
No,
like
Michael
a point guard, though, like a point guard in a.
Yeah, he really was. A lot of them took a lot of his moves. Even Kobe trained with him.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
Dream Shake.
Oh, of course.
Baby Dream.
Right
Man,
after he
Dream
won
was
the
a
championship, he
problem.
started training with him.
Yep.
Hey,
he was smooth with it.
And
Yeah,
Hakeem
man.
could come out on the wing and hit the jumper too.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
They was
Yeah.
comparing Hakeem
Exactly.
to Michael Jordan. They were saying who was
Dangerous.
better, him or Jordan.
Who you think would have won that finals though?
Kobe was
The
better
Houston
than Michael
Rockets
Jordan.
or the Chicago Bulls?
Oh, hey. Chill with all that now.
Look at skill wise.
Chill with all that. No.
Wait, what you said?
No.
I said Kobe was better than Mike.
I would agree with you,
I don't know
but
about that.
like if somebody says Michael Jordan is better, I won't be mad.
I
at you,
can't say that.
I can't.
I'm
I
a-
got him tied. I got him 50.
Nah.
I can't put Kobe ahead of him because Mike was first.
No.
But Kobe was a better.
I feel like Kobe
was
took
a better
his
three-point shooter than
took
him.
his moves to a whole nother level though. That's how I feel.
He
I
did,
can't
but
say that.
nah.
I can't say. I mean, only thing is he was Mike. He had a more decent 3-point game than Mike. Mike
Yeah,
didn't-
from that elbow shot. That elbow shot was automatic for Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Kobe did. I mean he was explosive, but Mike was more.
But as far efficiently, Mike was.
more polished. Mike was way more polished. He was way more explosive in his younger days.
Oh,
So do you think Kobe
Yeah.
was like more polished, like when he started when he had the 24 number,
absolutely.
like towards like
Or-
2008, stuff like that?
Around 2000, yeah, around 2005, 2008. That's
No,
I mean he
I
was.
still
he
think
was
his
in a,
game was a little more herky jerky, man.
No,
No, bro. When Shaq left,
he dominated the league at like 2005.
Well, not herky jerky.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I mean, well, not herky jerky, but I mean, it wasn't as polished as Mike.
No, the thing about it, it's different because Mike played back then. Guys played on the team for 7-8 years. You had the same guys gonna be on your team for 7-8 years.
Hold on. Time out.
And certain guys Kobe had on the team, like Kwame Brown. Kobe was forced to take certain shots because he had bad players for a certain time period. So he had to take certain bad shots that maybe Mike wouldn't have took because he could have.
But back then it was a revolving door of players where Mike normally had a nucleus of guys that was with him. Except for the last 3 championships, they had a bunch of veterans on their team, a bunch of pro veterans who knew how to play the game. So it was very easy for them to sing dominance. All you needed was Dennis Rodman. He was the last key you needed, and that's all you needed. And besides Kawhi Leonard, Dennis Rodman is
all you needed,
had the highest win percentage of any basketball player that's out. He had the highest winning percentage. Wherever he went, he produced. He played for San Antonio 2 years. David Robinson got the scoring championship. MVP.
You got the MVP.
Yeah, and they won 60+ games both years. So I'm like, man, David Robinson choked, and that's why they didn't make it to the finals. Rodman, like, you soft. I can't play with you. You soft.
Man. But that's like I said, I feel like me personally, I feel like Kobe Bryant took Michael Jordan's move to another level in a way, because Kobe Bryant didn't have too much help. Like how I'm not gonna say Michael Jordan had all the help in the world, because Scottie Pippen is like somebody that you gotta mentally get him into focus into the game, because he would sometimes lose it sometimes. But I feel like Kobe Bryant definitely took Michael Jordan's like moves to the next level. Like he was he definitely did some crazy moves like Michael Jordan didn't try to make.
Michael Jordan never had to go against a Boston Celtic team that was like Kobe had to go. I think Kobe.
But he did have to go against the bad boys. But he did have to go against the bad boys, though.
I'm not gonna say I feel like Michael Jordan had some competition. I can't even lie about that. He definitely had competition.
I don't think he did.
Kobe Bryant did as well too. Kobe Bryant did as well too.
No.
What you guys call super teams today will get whooped by the old Milwaukee Bucks team from the 80s.
Hold on.
Sidney Moncrief and Terry Cummings in them, man.
Steph Curry, Kevin Durant
will get washed.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Steph Curry will get washed, bro. Exactly.
Draymond Green.
What you mean get out of here, bro?
Look at the arrow.
All these cheeks would have locked Steph Curry down, man.
Yeah.
Steph Curry is the greatest 3-point shooter ever.
But if it was back in the days, but we talking about back in the days rules,
like the greatest 3-point shooter
he would have to really depend on that.
But you got to remember, Stephen Curry, he came late with this whole 3-point, being consistent at the 3-point. Like he had to level up to that level.
I guarantee
it took him a while.
The Milwaukee Bucks from the 1980s will come in here and dog walk the league.
I can't lie.
Oh, you already know, man.
Because Jack Sigma,
Sidney Moncrief, Terry Cummings, all them.
TC,
because you
all of them.
Because you got to remember, Stephen Curry, he's delicate, man. Stephen Curry's really delicate. He will get injured in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been up. They'd have been in his chest. He wouldn't have been able to get off and do all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Off in the final.
Hand checking the
like I said,
would have been too much.
When I said Stephen Curry can't catch a break, he really couldn't catch a break. That's why I'm glad he started shooting threes like he is now, because he was messing up his ankle left and right in the beginning of his career.
They too physical. They'd have been banging them boys in the paint. See, the thing is they can play y'all style. Y'all can't play their style. And that's the problem.
Exactly.
That's the they can adjust and play y'all style. Y'all don't even go to the hole.
Exactly.
Y'all want to y'all run a break and run out for a 3. They be like, take it.
And what does LeBron do?
Like the 86,
he run back out to the top of the key and then run and then run to the basket.
Pick and roll.
Yeah, has to get a running start. Like, man,
don't throw LeBron in our league, bro. No, LeBron is garbage, bro. He ain't Kobe. He ain't Kobe.
I'm glad you know, my man. I'm glad you know, my man.
He ain't nobody.
You know.
Oh, he already knows.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah, what's up?
Frank, what you think about
I'm down here.
Bucks? The Milwaukee Bucks team versus the Golden State Warriors. The old team from the 80s.
The Golden State Warriors would destroy them in a 7-game series. Come on, man.
It wouldn't go 7.
I don't think it's not Frank.
You're right. You're right, because the Warriors will sweep them. You're right. You're right.
Wait. Is this with KD? This is with KD?
Yes, Kevin Durant will put up 30.
You give him KD. You could say with KD. Give him that.
Nah, man. Oh no.
Ricky Spears,
get whooped.
Terry Cummins.
See, KD, he took it to another level when he got on the Warriors, man.
Tell you, y'all don't know how those teams were. Trust me. Go back and watch an old movie.
Wait, but what rules? What rules? Nowadays rules or back in the day
rules? It don't matter. You can play
nowadays.
I don't know, man.
Hold on. So you telling me you?
What you mean? I don't know, man.
Put Larry Bird into the
you seen these teams?
Y'all don't understand something.
Right.
The reason why
Are you
is a mess
serious?
and the reason why these guys are looking so good is because they're playing against guys who are not even taught how to play basketball.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't have the skill set. Back in the 80s, you had to know how to play to survive.
That's true. That's true. Because everybody's playing like the Golden State Warriors right now. I'll give you that.
Exactly. And like LeBron, 5 spread out, let one man do all this dribbling and go by, or we just swing the ball around the perimeter till we get a 3.
James Harden.
James Harden's another
game
one
back
too.
in the day, man. Cino's right, because the game back in the day would have been too physical. A guy like Steph Curry couldn't handle that physicality. He would have had somebody checking him the whole way of the floor, hand checking him, pushing them, forcing them which way to go. And then if you using rules from back in the day, the game would have been too physical. And nowadays, guys don't know how to do the simple things, how to defend the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to pass in and out the post. So, I mean, cats nowadays would have got killed back then.
And they'll get killed right now in their own rules. And I'm like, because those guys from back then, they could play this way because they know how to play ball. So they know how to defend the pick and roll. They know how to communicate. And they know how to pick up because they know the limitations. They got a left hand.
And they know how to cut. Guys nowadays don't know how to cut. They just know how to circle around the 3-point line.
Exactly.
But is this with the healthy DeMarcus Cousins too? This is with a healthy DeMarcus Cousins too, right?
It don't matter.
You can it don't matter. All of them. That don't matter. Because you know why Cummins is so good and dominated? Because y'all ain't had nobody that could guard a guy like him down in the paint. He had moves down in the paint. DC got moves. I mean, but you playing against a team that all them guys got those moves. Guys got hook shots, left hand hook shots, right hand hook shots. Right. They just not one hand players. They know how to get to the line. They know how to do all these little tricks and trade, pass in the post. They know how to defend, communicate, switch. They can do all of those things. So you made the game easier for them to defend you. They know how to switch over and communicate. Now you got players switching over every year.
And the 86 Celtics dominate these days.
These guys play 5-6 years on the same team with each other. So they got time to bond. They know what everybody do. Back in this day, you got to switch players every year. You got a whole new team. So
hold on, Cartino.
Yeah, that's true.
So if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson was in the 80s, would they still be who they are today?
Hell no.
They wouldn't start.
No.
Klay Thompson be a guy that come off the bench.
Stephen Curry be on the injury reserve.
Come off the bench.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry will be injured.
There'll be a guy that come in off the bench to try to get you some minutes.
They'll be role players.
Because, like I said, you got to remember Stephen Curry with the Monte Ellis era. You got to remember the Monte Ellis era with Stephen Curry.
Oh, yeah.
He was injured a lot.
I remember those open threes like that. He gonna have to be open half court.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have time to shimmy.
And now you just said back in the days rules too.
You ain't going to the paint.
And now you're talking about back in the days rules.
Remember Lafayette, Fat Levy?
Yep, Fat Lever. You got Gary Payton that's gonna pick you up.
Fat Lever.
They was nice.
They yell out 94
Ammo
feet.
cheeks, man. Ammo cheeks.
They yell out 94 feet. They pick you up 94 feet. That means as soon as that ball go in the net, they gonna be right on you. GP be all in your face.
What's up?
What's up? What's
Exactly.
up?
What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Gloves.
Ain't nothing. Yeah. What's up? What's up?
How you feel? You think?
And
Do
it
you
wasn't
think
all
like
this
a
5-out
Westbrook
spread.
could
You drive the
survive
lane
back
back.
then?
Then you going up against Hakeem
No,
Olajuwon.
I don't think
You
Westbrook
drive the
did.
lane. You going up against
You don't think
Robert
Westbrook?
Parrish,
Yeah.
Kevin McHale, Bill
What
Lambier,
about Angry Man?
Mahorn, Rick Mahorn.
Hey, Frank.
Casino.
Frank.
What
I was
about
just
Angry
about to talk
Man?
about the '86 Celtics, man.
Angry Man?
Oh,
Angry
yeah.
Man. I mean, he would have been able to play back
Trust
in there, but
and
he'd have
believe.
been a role player because they would have just they'd have put him right in the because the only thing he could do is explode and go towards the basket, and then some guys would have greeted him real hard, and he'd have been
He would have got knocked down.
we could play.
Think
he
of
got enough balls to play, but he'd have been
y'all
more
think
successful.
He would have
than
really had to
that.
pull the moves out of his ass.
Len Bias would have
Oh
lived.
yeah, he definitely did.
Bias. If Len Bias would have lived.
Oh yeah.
If Lynn would have lived, he would have had a decent career. I
Len
don't
Bias,
think they
man,
would
he
have
was
won
a
a
he was a
championship
beast,
with him.
bro.
Austin would have won a chip with him. I don't think so. I don't think they would have won.
Hey, that dude was nice though, man.
Yeah, he was.
That
The
dude was
thing
nice
is
though.
that the Celtics, he
He
would
was
have
like
helped
he
the
was
Celtics
nice.
stay afloat a little bit longer till they got somebody to play with him. Like when they got Reggie Lewis. Like if him and Reggie
Yeah.
Lewis would have played together, they'd have had a
Oh
prominent
yeah.
team. Man, Reggie was bad, boy. That
It
was
would have been dangerous.
man. He
He
was.
schooled Mike a little bit too. He schooled Mike a couple times.
Yeah, he
come
did,
on.
man. Reggie was the truth.
Yeah, a little
I was
bit.
like, man, Reggie Lewis was man. They
A
would
little
have
bit.
never
He's
had
an
Paul
all-star
Pierce.
also.
They'd have never had Paul Pierce. Man, I was so sad what happened to Reggie, man.
Yeah, I remember that too.
He was having a hell of a game, and then he passed out on the court. And
Wait, that was real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw the game. The Hornets.
Oh.
I watched that game. I saw that game when he fell the first time.
Wow.
yeah, then he got up, and then they took him out, and then they found out he had some problems with his heart. And
Then he
then
played a
couldn't
pickup
play no
game.
more. And then they said he was gonna have to retire and couldn't play. Then he went
Damn,
and found
man.
the doctor that told him he could play.
And he went and played a pickup
But he had
game.
a
with
large
Northwestern.
heart or something.
Yeah,
Northeastern.
he had that condition with his heart. You know, the same thing
Man.
like Hank Gathers and all them, and they told him, man,
Eddie Curry too. Yeah.
you can't play. You know,
Yeah, large heart.
yeah, and they was like, man, if you keep playing, you gonna have your heart gonna stop it. It's gonna happen again. So he went and found the doctor that told him, well, it's not necessarily true. It happened once, probably won't happen for another 7 years.
And it
You
happened.
good. Found the Dr. Feel Good who, got him in there. And
Damn, man.
the NBA approved him and he was back on the team. And then in practice, he was having a pickup game. He playing and he passed out and that was it. He was gone.
Wow.
Yep.
Right.
So did the
He went back to
NBA,
his
so
old
did the
school.
NBA
Old
shoot their
college.
family something?
University
Yeah,
played
that's why they wasn't letting Chris Bosh back in.
Hell no.
Oh.
How you Bosh was
Yeah,
done?
man. They weren't finna have it. They weren't finna let that happen again, man.
If he passed out down the court, if Reggie would have did that on the NBA court and died, they died.
Man.
Seeing that, you losing sponsorship. Man.
Yep. They don't play when it comes to that.
Oh, that, man.
Yeah, because he ran up the court and slowed down against the Hornets and just fell. I was like,
yeah, he
what
was
in the
walking
world?
and it just broke down and just fell down. I'm like,
Yeah.
man. Because he was killing them. He was killing the Hornets. They couldn't do nothing with him that game. Couldn't do nothing with him that game.
Yep.
Man.
Because him and Drazen
sad, bro.
Petrovic died the same year.
Yep. Drazen died on his way to the plane.
Oh yeah, Petrovic, yeah.
He was on his way to the plane.
Yeah.
He was pre Stojakovic.
Yeah, his girl was on the plane waiting on him, and then she got off the plane because he had gotten a car accident.
Yep.
He hit an ice bank, and that was it.
Wow.
He was just finna leave.
Sure.
He was nice too. He could play.
Oh yeah, Drazen could play.
Yeah.
He was the first
Yeah,
one.
tremendous jump shot, man.
Him and my man from the Golden State Warrior, Shaprunius Marshall Lernish.
Yeah.
That's
That's why, man. That's why the NBA don't do their history, man. They don't show the real history of the game.
Yeah,
they go over what's
they
now.
about to destroy the
Gotta
league,
stop
man.
that.
Wait, so Ginobili wasn't the first international player?
Oh hell no!
Nah,
Of course not. Of course not. Of Come on now.
You got Sabonis. You got
Deadlift
Sabonis.
strength. Come on now.
Deadlift strength.
Arvita Sabonis.
Nah, you had Arvita Sabonis long before he came.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Come on now.
They've been trying to get an
Deadlift, yeah.
international superstar for a long time.
Come on now. Come on now.
They're the reason why Dirk Nowitzki came.
Tony Kukoc.
Yep.
Tony Kukoc. Another one. The waiter.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The waiter.
Speaking of Dirk Nowitzki, I was so happy when he beat the Heat, man, because he needed that championship, man. I was
Y'all
so
see
happy.
LeBron? Y'all remember how LeBron looked
No,
after the
Jerry,
game?
Jason Terry, he was going off that season,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, that was going
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Yeah.
And
That man was hit.
he played better than LeBron did.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah,
LeBron
of
was
course.
scared.
LeBron was shook.
JJ
Scared man,
Barrera, he was going off too. I don't even know if I just said his name right, but JJ, he
Yeah,
definitely
JJ
went off
Barrera.
too. The point guard,
Barrera.
yeah,
JJ Barrera.
Yeah,
Yup.
they didn't have an answer for JJ.
And Sean
And Sean Stevenson was
Marion.
locking LeBron down.
Sean
Man,
Marion.
Yeah.
yup.
Yeah, Sean Marion.
Sean Marion, another one. Yeah.
And I let you know, man, LeBron hasn't learned
I
from
was
none
happy.
of it. Man. He hasn't learned anything since then.
Nope.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
LeBron
saying?
just got a 3-point shot. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was never really.
He
a big-
still ain't got no 3-point shot. Man.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot 10
Nah,
shots
he
in a
definitely can.
3-4 shots in a row. He can't do it.
Exactly.
Nah.
For
He
a
still
man,
has no
for a
physical
man to
shot.
be
He
in the
still
NBA that long and miss a layup that close like that. Come on, man.
Man, if they end the season like that, oh man. If they end the season like that, of him losing to the Nets,
Yeah, that's a wrap. But you notice the media the next day they downplayed it. They downplayed
of
that game.
course.
Yeah. They don't talk.
Oh,
They
you
don't
already
Yeah,
talk
Shannon
about
Sharp
the
made that excuse that the
coronavirus.
ball is in the back of his hand. The ball is an inanimate object. The ball doesn't go to the back of your hand. If it's in the back of your hand, that's because you're not skilled enough to have it in the right position.
right, bro.
Yup.
Exactly.
You can't blame the ball. The ball is in the back of his hand, but he needs to know how to release the ball off his
Simply don't know how to
fingertip.
lay up the ball.
I told my coworkers, I said Michael Jordan and Kobe would have dunked it.
Yeah. Watch George
Yeah.
Gervin. Watch it roll off his
of course.
fingertips.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
said that man 6'8" and laid up the ball and missed. I'm like, that's whack. That's weak. I laughed as soon as I saw it. I was like, he a joke.
And he missed the shit.
But that's him. And if you notice, when he went for that pass to AD, he had 9 assists. He was going for the win and to get that triple double to get that 10th
all he
assist.
worried
He did
about
the same
stats,
thing
man.
in Cleveland
That
one time. He
shows
tried to
me-
hit Kyle
that
Korver in
shows
the
me,
corner.
do you
and
really
they
care about
deflected
winning?
it right.
That's all he. He don't
That's
Exactly.
all
No, he
he
cares
cares
about
is
getting
those
that assist.
stats,
He
man.
wants to get that. He wants to get that 10th assist to get that triple double and then get the win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He wants to be the all-time leading
Stats
scorer.
first.
I'm sure he got the
Opposed
paper
to
right
winning.
next to him. All the time. He just worried about his stats, man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I couldn't play with a player like that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you got the stat sheet in front of him all the time, bro.
And for him to
He
say
gonna
he's
keep
gonna take
competing with
Kobe's
Luka.
legacy, he gonna take over Kobe's legacy. I'm like, man, Kobe won't down with you like that. He won't down with you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
said-
He
who
definitely
said-
wasn't.
And also, Kobe's legacy is already cemented.
Exactly.
What? Hell yeah.
Kobe got Come on, man.
That's not even a question.
And you ain't got the dog
You know what I'm
Kobe's
saying?
legacy. Kobe was a straight dog. You ain't got the clutch gene to do that.
And I also
Exactly.
forgot to
Still got
mention
Charmin in
this. Kobe Bryant is the reason why he's comfortable in LA right now. Everybody didn't even want him on the Lakers when he first came.
Exactly. They forget about
Everybody
that, man.
was
when they-
spray painting his picture and everything. You're
and
no
not-
king of no LA, man.
Exactly.
Kobe Bryant had to literally, the Lakers had to call Kobe to tell like the fans that it's okay for him to come and play with the Lakers, that he's okay with it. I forgot to mention that.
That's how bad it was.
They vandalized the murals and
Yeah.
put them up.
Yep.
They respect that. They respect the murals of LeBron in LA.
No,
ain't
they
like that.
definitely did it.
Exactly.
As soon as he came, they was putting up
Exactly,
pictures
man.
of LeBron like he was the
They're like,
this
nah.
is the new king. I'm like, what?
Come on, man.
That's them real Laker fans, man. Real Laker fans know, man.
Yeah,
Real
real
fraud.
Laker fans know.
They know what's
I
up,
was,
man.
I was like, this bum, man. Why would we get LeBron James, bro? And
I
then you
know.
pay
I
him-
already knew.
I
As
know,
soon
man.
as LeBron came, I was like, he sees that we have a whole bunch of rookies. He's gonna basically trade all of them away to try to get a superstar. I already knew it. He's
right,
gonna
because
act like
LeBron
they
don't play with young
he
players.
Saw what happened.
definitely don't. He was
saw
gonna
what
act
happened.
like they're his friends and everything for that year, and then try to trade him
Trade him
midway
right
through the
behind his back.
season. Exactly. And then
You
when that
saw that's
didn't
what happened.
happen,
Trying to quit,
And
everything
Magic
got
quit.
awkward.
He
Yeah,
trying
he
to
made
get rid of
Magic
Al.
Johnson quit,
That's another
man.
reason why he can't carry Kobe's legacy,
Yeah,
because Kobe taught the rookies and stuff. LeBron don't play with younger players.
that's what I
He
was
don't
trying.
want them
That's what I
around.
was
Kobe at
saying.
least taught
Kobe will
his,
practice with you, man.
showed the rookies. He showed how to
Exactly,
do this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He
man.
Kobe's gonna
showed
bring the
Jordan
best out of you,
Farmer
man.
how to do this. LeBron ain't teaching
What
nobody nothing.
what I always try to tell people, what did all those players from 2009 and 2010 do with after Kobe, after they left Kobe? They didn't do too much of anything because Kobe Bryant brought the best out of all those players to try to go against that juggernaut of the Celtics.
Yeah, Kobe was a monster,
Absolutely, man.
Like even in
Yeah,
2012, people
Absolutely.
like even in 2012 before he got injured, he was trying to get to like the 7th seed, man. He was cooking everybody.
Oh yeah,
man.
you talking about the 2013
I
season
remember.
with Dwight Howard?
That was 2013, man. I remember that. I
Man,
remember
Yeah,
that.
before the
I
injury,
remember that.
that man Dwight
And
Howard
he didn't have
was
that privilege. He didn't have that type of privilege LeBron got. He didn't have that to get all them players on the team
no.
like that.
This man
They
Dwight
Of course
Howard
not. Of
came
course
and
not.
started
Paul played.
slacking, man.
Paul. He couldn't even
Chris-
get Chris Paul on the team.
They know.
Yeah, they
They know.
vetoed
They
that.
want
Yeah, they definitely didn't want
Vetoed
Chris
it.
Paul in
The
the
league
league.
vetoed it.
Stephon Marbury.
Yeah, knock that out.
So many people saying so many great things about Kobe, and they hated Kobe, and I'm like, this is interesting. I've
Yup.
watched you literally go in about what he did as a player, and this and that. Like, I get it, I understand. You know, it's a sensitive subject and a sensitive thing, but that's my classmate. Like, for real, 96.
Yep.
We battled, we went up against
Absolutely,
each other
man.
for years, over a decade.
And he cooked you.
That work that was put in, that's different work. You know, you don't get guys like LeBron to go speak and talk about what they're going to carry. He needs you to carry his legacy. His legacy is already his legacy. Carry your own legacy. Keep
Come on,
it
man.
popping.
What?
Carry your own bomb.
Man,
Real Laker
So
fans
right.
are real Laker fans, like, and real Laker players. So when you hear these guys saying this type of stuff and doing these type of things, I'm wondering, what is it for? Is it for the show or is it for real life?
Yeah,
For the show.
for the show.
oh
show.
Man, you already go.
definitely
Look,
for the
man.
show. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
man.
definitely not with the agenda.
No.
Y'all know
I already know, man.
the
Like the
experience
power.
in the Olympics with LeBron. You know, you ever see that video when he was talking about when they was in the Olympics together? Now, that just had me laughing, man. I watched that today.
Oh man,
Man, bro,
But
I
this
tell
dude
you,
can't
man.
shoot.
Yeah.
He said he can't shoot.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
He can't
he
shoot.
can. Yeah, how is he the great?
He can't.
That's when they was
That's why
comparing him to Michael Jordan.
This is not the last time he gonna talk about this. He gonna go on Undisputed or First Take and talk about it. He gonna bring it up.
Oh,
I think.
you already know. Skip wants him.
And I hope so. I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I think he's back in China, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Sure, Shannon
But-
sharp with that, man.
I already know Skip wants him on
They're
it.
gonna be sprinkling Coronas all on him.
Oh man, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He gonna be, man, I was just tested. I was good. Oh, you ain't good now.
Now you can't come back.
Because you know he got his documentary out, and you notice they didn't have him on Undisputed. He went on Undisputed or
Yeah.
He was on
yeah,
Hot
they
97.
You know, Brian gonna call everybody in on that.
Of
Yeah.
course. And
Oh,
even the NBA. It's not even just LeBron. It's the NBA too a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
man got a
the
statue.